Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer, voice recorder of videos, and a tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to Patron D&D, where platinum level patrons and I get together to play Dungeons & Dragons via Roll20 and Discord. These patron games are not live streamed, but are recorded for your viewing pleasure. You can join our official Discord server with invite link in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. You can also support the channel by shopping for your tabletop games, CCGs, miniatures, RPG supplies, and more at our sponsor, Noble Knight Games, using my affiliate link. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our awesome original character art is by Demnix. Welcome to session number 26 of our Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen campaign, published by Wizards of the Coast. For this session, I'm joined by patrons. Demnix playing Darryl, the human barbarian berserker.
G'day, g'day.
Dory playing Ellowyn, the kender bard college of lore.
Hello.
Genocider, welcome back, playing Korl, the dwarf bard college of dance. Mike playing Rowan, the elf ranger Gloomstalker / assassin rogue.
Hey.
And Morgan playing Kazra, the human champion fighter / Paladin Oath of Devotion / Dragon Slayer.
Hello.
Give you a freebie. Previously on Shadow of the Dragon Queen, and as I warned my players, and I'll now warn all of you watching or listening, this is a very long recap because we did a lot of things last time. Previously on Dragonlance, on the 4th floor of the tower, Kazra smashes the magical lights projecting an image of the city, prompting nearby Draconians to attack. After defeating them, they ascend to the 5th floor, a single large room with multiple consoles, screens, and the black-robed wizard Lozet. Instead of attacking with his flame skulls, however, Lozet parlayed with the party, claiming he's as much a victim as they are. He only joined the dragon army to save his family, as his knowledge of ancient Istar proved useful. Seer erupted into battle when she spotted the undead skulls, prompting a brief skirmish before Ellowyn talked everyone down. The kender even convinced Lozet to help them defeat Beliphaon, whom Lozet claims is arrogant and reckless in his view of the city. On the highest floor of the tower, the party finally met Beliphaon, wearing a crown of Takesis and sitting on a bejeweled throne, the magical helm of the entire city. Beliphaon was chastising the gold draconian captain who had failed to defeat the party at the mansion. Much to the party's shock, Beliphaon transformed and assumed his true form, that of an adult blue dragon, yes, and ripped the captain in half, sending his electrified body into the party. He then activated the helm controls, beginning the city's ascent. However, Lozet was right. The city wasn't nearly ready or repaired enough. The entire place began ripping apart as different chunks rose or fell, sending the occupying armies scurrying in all directions. Wielding the divinely powered Dragonlance, Kazra charged forward and mightily stabbed the dragon, breaking its concentration of the city, though it continued to break apart even without his guidance. The dragon roared and began flying around, shattering windows and the party's ears with his spellcasting. Ellowyn used her counterspells to keep him visible, while Seer kept them healed. Rowan rapidly fired arrows into the other Draconians, and Pi summoned his wolf, then his eagle, to support Kazra's attacks. Lozet rushed forward to the helm in an attempt to stop the city's destruction. Kazra kept her focus on the dragon as he swooped by, critically wounding Beliphaon, but she got cocky, jumping on top of him as he flew, and he twisted around, grabbed her, and dropped her from the sky. As she fell, the dragon crashed back into the tower and downed Seer with a nasty strike. In their darkest hour, Kazra suddenly comes swooping in astride a dragonel and stabs Beliphaon with a mortal wound, ending his reign. When she had fallen, she was caught several stories below by Rowan, who had recently arrived with several dragonels. The young scout from Heart's Hollow had been following the party, then contacted by Demlin about their location. When the city began to rise and the army began fleeing, he saw his opening and couldn't have had better timing. As the dragon died, the entire tower began to shift to its side. The party scrambled onto the dragonels, though Ellowyn tried to convince Lozet to leave. The mage was too far gone, however, mumbling and screaming about the city and his own legacy, and they left him to his fate. As they fly away from the city ripping itself apart, they saw Demlin calmly watching from her balcony. She raised a single hand in salute before she was buried under rubble. However, one section of the city remained perfectly intact. The Temple of Takesis to the south, which served as the army's main base of operations in the city, has successfully risen. As if piloted, it then started flying south, back toward the party's homeland and the rest of the dragon army. Not ominous at all. So briefly, we're going to go back to the Northern Waste map. I know We've been missing it so much. Roan's Dragonels head east out of the destroying ancient city. Touching down several miles away, you're able to quickly reestablish contact with Darryl and the Kalaman army, where they've set up camp on the east coast. It takes you about 2 days of flying and camping to finally make it to the coast, where the appearance of Dragonels then causes a momentary stir and alarm within the army. But Darryl greets you all warmly, though you see the exhaustion and haggardness in his face, and Becklin, now fully recovered, remains by his side. He says, "You're alive. Thank the gods. I take it that destruction of the city was your doing?"
Of course.
It was all pie and sitting in a chair.
Kazra, when she sees Darryl, she just runs right up to him and gets him into this giant hug and picks him off the ground. And she goes, "Darryl, I am so glad that you're safe." And then she kisses him on the other cheek that she didn't kiss before they left.
He blushes at that and kind of mumbles nervously about, I'm glad you are all safe as well. But we lost many, many soldiers in the battle. The numbers are still coming in, but by our worst estimates, I think we might have lost a third of the army. I'm hoping that perhaps some of them were able to regroup. He kind of looks at Rowan, and maybe in this Heart's Hollow location, I believe they know that area. If they were severely separated, that's and you notice that there's only like probably 2 ships left in the harbor, even though you came on several. And he's like, "We've already been sending some ships back with the most wounded, and I demanded that we would wait until as long as we could for more to come, but especially for you all, because I knew you would succeed."
We don't have time, Darryl. Something got away. They're heading to Kalaman.
Shit. What happened?
Well,
Well, the city started to fly a little bit, and then while it was flying, there was like this dragon, and we had to beat him up, and then we killed him, and then it all
Dragon.
started crashing, and then this other tower started flying away.
Actually, Kazra killed the dragon. I'm like trying to like really make sure I top that up in front of Darryl.
Mhm.
Like Kazra single-handedly did that. But yeah,
Is
it-
that...
it-
He points to the lance that you obviously can't keep hidden. I imagine almost like a JRPG hero where the weapon's just like 4 times your size or something.
Yeah, she pulls it out and she goes, "Oh, this thing, yeah, it's a Dragonlance. We got it fixed and everything. It's really cool. It helped me kill that dragon."
Whatever crowd had formed around you, immediately the word starts rippling through multiple soldiers. A lot of people start coming up to you just like wide-eyed at what is clearly still radiating with divine energy. And for a lot of folks, this might be the first time they've seen anything that's actual proof of the divinity returning. And most definitely the first time they've seen just this legendary artifact weapon that used to be not common, but a slightly more common than unknown. That's amazing. Maybe with this kind of weapon on our side, then we can truly fight back against the dragon army.
Well, there's no maybes about it, Darryl. We're going to 100% do it. We can do this. All of us together.
I hope so. We could really use a win here. It felt pretty bad from our point of view, and then I just saw the whole city from the distance and the pieces. I wasn't quite sure what to make of it, and I never feared the worst, though. I was confident that you all could pull off something magnificent.
Those soldiers their deaths will not be in vain, Darryl. We have the weapon. We got justice for Vogler. Beletheon has fallen. Now it's time to get back and defend Kalaman.
Yes, I have. I haven't been able to get in contact with Kalaman at all, so we should be able to go as quickly as possible. You there? And he points toward Rowan. Which I don't. Has Darryl actually met Rowan? You might have to help the DM with this one.
I mean, we all met at the. Did they come to the?
They followed
hollow?
us.
If they went to the city after we left to like restock, yes. But if not, then no. The place with the colored stones on the floor.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, that's actually a gap in my my knowledge. I don't remember.
Actually, I feel like they would have met because we long rested at some point in the camp, and I think that was after we rescued Rowan. So I feel like they would have met each other.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I think when you first rescued him, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I think Rowan brought back some CLs and Rowan stayed.
Yeah.
And then, yes, yeah.
In hindsight, I should have changed his name after you doing the campaign. I'm like, these names are too similar.
It's fine. It's like fine.
Well, we could talk about this during the epilogue, but fun fact, he was not necessarily meant to survive this campaign, and he ended up getting a much bigger role because of that. So, but Darryl will turn to him and be like, "It's good to see you, Mr. He's like, Rowan, sir. It's like, yes, Rowan, of course. You seem to be in good spirits, and it looks like I have you to thank for helping our special forces team make it out of the city alive. We owe you a great debt." And Rowan is just beaming, and then he starts like going motor mouthing about how exciting it was, and he saw a dragon and the city and all these like amazing events, and Darryl is actually like pretty enraptured by his enthusiasm. And then he says, that's all well and good if we could use something like you with to help us in Kalaman, I'm sure. And Rowan, his immediate reaction is to agree to that, and then he kind of hesitates for a second and says, I shouldn't really leave the waste though, and I'm not sure the dragon elves do so good in other locations. Darryl turns to you all and says, you mentioned there was something from the city that made it out.
Something big. Like a big part of the city. Just went up. Started moving.
It was their temple. And
That
more of
doesn't
those,
sound good.
because more of those dragons that you might have seen, because they saw the death dragons came after the army at one stage because it flew out.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, if you mention that, then yeah. Like, shit. Those things were horrifying. They spewed this strange fire that I saw it with my own eyes. It killed people, and then those same people arose as the dead with no recollection of who they were. Just a death dragon that can make its own army out of soldiers. And if that flying thing can make more of those, that's a powerful weapon in their hands. Mr. Rowan, I don't suppose it would be possible for you to maybe check this place out and get back to us about that. I can't remain here any longer, but we'll be traveling along the coast for several days before heading back into Kalaman Bay. If it would be possible for you to do a bit of reconnaissance. You've done so much for us already. And he's like, yeah, that sounds great. I can do that. Of course. Please be careful. Do not risk anything of yourself. But if you can gather any information for us about this, that would be extremely helpful, and no doubt helpful for all of us. Like, all right, yeah, I can do that. And then Rowan is eager to leave, but certainly comes up and wants to say goodbye to all of you. And if you want, you can talk about how if you spend any time, because I did mention the fact that it took a couple days of travel to get here. So if you want to mention the fact that any specific conversations or events that transpired between Rowan and your characters, then we can certainly have that have happened on the route here. But he has an official assignment from Darryl to scout the Flying Citadel.
Kazra would, she took one of the sapphires from the pouch from earlier,
Yeah.
and she gives it to Rowan and says, "Hey, I never got a chance to put a stone in the beautiful like sidewalks in your town. Could you put this here next time you go there, just in case I don't get there?"
Wow. This is beautiful. Gosh. This is a lot more than a stone. But yeah, I can do that.
Thanks, Darryl. Sorry, thank you, Rowan. You're like the best. And
She's still looking
You
at
know what?
Darryl, like in the background.
Yeah.
It's like wooing.
yeah. And she goes, and one more thing. Say hi to everyone in town. I didn't really get to say hi to everyone when I was there too.
Everyone, okay?
Every single person. Promise.
Kazra, we'll have plenty of time to visit Roan and everyone else in Hearts Hollow once we deal with this stuff. So, you'll be able to say your hellos yourself.
You think? I would love to do that. That would be so great. You think we're going to have time afterwards?
Yes, we'll go on a holiday.
Oh, Ello, that would be so great. And she gives Ello a big hug at that.
Right, Rowan takes off with his Dragonels, heading kind of southwest at this point. And then you all clamber aboard the ships, and the mood is very mixed. There's people who are very excited about your return and the sight of Kazra's Dragonlance, and everybody wants to well, this were a tavern, they'd be all trying to buy you drinks, but that's supplies are limited on the boat. But everybody's trying to get stories from you. Basically, they all want to hear the story, and like you tell one group and another group, and then half the people from that group sit down and just hear the story again. So you have to like tell people the same stories like over and over and over again because they're insanely interested. And then the other half of the mixed part of it is the fact that they did lose so many soldiers in what was a very sobering battle, and the whole point of the battle was just to they kind of knew going in it was going to be nasty. So there is some relief that those sacrifices did matter, but it still weighs heavily on a lot of the soldiers.
There's probably a point in travel where I check in on Karl, and I basically am asking how he's doing, and I'm saying, like, if you're feeling better, the men, they need hope. They need you. They need you to inspire them, Karl. We're going back to certain death, and all hope has been shattered. They need to, wonder how they're going to keep going.
Yeah, I'll be telling stories to the people too about the fight with the dragon, but not the blue dragon, the other one that Korl was dealing with while the rest of the party was fighting the blue dragon.
The second dragon.
You were fighting two dragons at the same time with one hand tied behind your back.
So there I was doing a Van Damme split, kicking two
Exactly.
dragons.
Ancient dragons. Yeah, people eat that shit up. They are willing to believe anything happened in the Lost City. And it is a lengthy voyage back. It takes several days, even longer, obviously, because you guys are way further up the coast this time. So that adds several days to the trip. It's probably like nearly a week of travel. Maybe not quite that long, maybe like 5 days or something. The boat goes a little faster, but it's still quite a bit of distance you have to cover. And as you finally arrive, and there's no sign of Rowan while you're traveling, by the way, which might be a little trepidatious, but and the mood when you arrive in Kalaman is even worse than when you left. Many citizens, you learn, have fled, and those who remain, many of them fear for their lives. Whispers of the dragon army conquering the entire region have grown impossible to ignore. But you all are quickly want to go back to the castle. Certainly Darryl and Becklin also accompanies you all, but she definitely defers to Darryl at this point. She just beams with pride when she sees him and all of you acting with such authority. The familiar castle and council has seen some repairs since last you were here. We had that major attack on the council, if you recall, by some undead soldiers. You notice that Lord Bakaris now sits in the governor's chair, while several other chairs remain vacant. As you all enter, Marshal Vendry, who you all recall kind of was your boss after you all pledged the Kalaman army, stands up quickly, surprise and relief painted on her face. An aide by the entrance says, "Forgive the interruption, Governor Bakaris, but the ships from the north have returned." Governor Bakaris does not stand, but looks equally surprised to see you all. He waves his hands. "Very well, very well. So what of it? Was this grand excursion worth it? While you were off gallivanting on your quest, Kalaman has lost ground across Nightland and Istwild."
I would have never left my parents and the place I grew up if it wasn't worth going away. We may have lost people, but I think we also gained a lot too. So why don't you take it down a notch or 20, okay?
He grunts, says, What have we gained exactly?
I just
notice-
kind of go,
There were ships in front of you that arrived with a lot of wounded soldiers.
and Kazra,
Better than wrapping bodies.
Well, we got this, and she holds up the Dragonlance, and then she also holds up, and this, and she holds up Gentita's longsword and chucks it out right next to Bakaris, and says, "Hey, Gentita, show him what you can do."
Yeah, she, you pulled the Dragonlance and it kind of glows with radiant energy, and that causes many of the council members to sit back in their chairs and look wide-eyed. Even Bakaris looks very startled by that. And then you throw the sword, which causes a few of the guards to look very alarmed in the room. And then it manifests as a elven fighter, a ghostly elven fighter who has her sword out at the ready. And Bakaris leaps out of his chair and kind of clutches behind it and says, What is this? This is an attack! Attack on the council!" And
Oh no, it's my friend Gentita. She's awesome. You have to meet her. Gentita, say hi.
Gentita looks around and she glowers, says, Where are we? Where are the enemies? She does not say hi.
Oh, sorry, I forget that you're used to fighting. These aren't enemies. Well, I don't like that guy, and she points to Bakaris, and she goes, I don't like that guy, but he's not really an enemy. But this is Kalaman. This is where Ellow's from. She's her parents still live here, and
Vendry will speak
Korl
up and hold
didn't-
up a hand and says, Dear Kazra, your artifacts are impressive, certainly. I believe I even recognize a legendary Dragonlance in your hands. And she looks at the other council members with meaning. But please tell us, has
Yeah, and
the
it
threat
works
from
too.
the north been quelled?
I don't know what that means, but the lance works. I even killed a dragon with it.
I turn my back to Bakaris purposely and say, Vendry, there is more of an army coming this way, and they have dragons. Now, we have slain some, but they took out a third of the army. Many sons of Kalaman and Vogler perished for this will, and I turn back to Bakaris.
Yes, like you said, they have many dragons, and we have one Dragonlance. These are still not good odds. Now, you were able to destroy all their efforts in this wasteland to the north, yes? You stopped all of that?
No.
Meanwhile, Ellow's shaking her head, yes.
Another counselor will pipe up and be like, what do you mean no? What is still out there that you would come back here for? If you don't, then Darryl will speak up and say, counselors, our special forces team they were successful in stopping the dragon army from claiming an entire Istarian city. And it is true that they even reforged a legendary Dragonlance and slew a dragon. And he makes sure to like enunciate all of those and make eye contact with everybody. It is also true that he kind of looks at you all, piece of the city has been commandeered by the dragon army, and we have reason to believe that it is on its way here. And that causes a bit of a stir among the council when he says that. And that is very a disturbing ripple throughout the council. And
they had a Kalaman map in their sights, didn't they? In one of the chambers.
Sure did. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And the last thing you saw was the Citadel heading south. Although to be fair, it's the northern way, so I guess everything is to the south. But yeah, it was like directly south. Yeah, and then Bakaris, who's kind of regained some of his composure, says, "So, a failure, a failed mission. Then you still have a deadly threat coming out of there and headed to here. Well, we'll have to put all our effort into defense of the city then, because the army's got us suitably surrounded. I hope you've got another plan up your sleeve, Vendry, with this squad of yours. Or this is going to be just another Vogler situation. Now, I have been trying to sue for peace with the Dragon Army. And I will continue to do so. That's what the people elected me for.
The fuck you will. Go up and just shirt front him, hold him by the front of his shirt. You fat piece of shit. How dare you?
Get off
How
me!
dare you
It's
after
guards!
everything we've given?
Guards! And that causes a whole big scene in the council, and even Vendry comes up and puts a very forceful hand on you, Darryl, and she shakes her head and says, "This is not the time for this." And Bakaris is still shouting, and you see guards and Vendry kind of lead you all out, and she looks kind of apologetic, as you all are led, at least to the entry hall of the castle. She says, I've never been one for politics. I can't understand Bakaris's ascension. All I can understand is that our army has been made weaker and our position is tenuous. I also know that you're amongst the best that we have, So, I'd rather have you here than anywhere else right now. If this weapon, this piece of a flying city is heading here, I can only imagine they mean for our final conquest of the city.
Well, that is just not going to happen.
I appreciate that. The city appreciates that. I'm sure you've seen that things there hasn't been much to celebrate here, I suppose. That weighs heavily on everyone. We're hurting for the morale, especially, and having less of the army return than sent out is always of mixed feelings among the city as well. The loved ones are happy to see the ones who return, and others are shattered from their loss. And I will have to spend some time visiting those families.
Speaking of morale, and please don't take any offense to this, you know I speak my mind. Is there not anyone else, any other bright, intelligent, wonderful people who have Kalaman's best interests at heart that
I
could
was
be
just
sitting in there
Where are your
other than
allies?
that douche canoe? I mean, seriously?
She cracks a smile and says, it is obviously not my decision. But, I'm just a soldier. And I know that I would rather have you serving out there than in there, if that makes sense. I know it's frustrating. And I still mourn the loss of, I forgot the name of the other governor, of that governor. And like I said, I can't understand the people's choice in Bakaris in this matter. Clearly it was not we did not exactly have a full primary here. And we didn't have the time. There were emergency acts being, and I'm just not, the politics is not
See,
my
the city
scene.
is really gerrymandered into the marketplace.
heavily gerrymandered. For some reason, the winning party gets to choose. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's not a good system, I'll be honest. But yeah, she seems to agree with all of you, but also like, she's like, let's just get through this and we'll figure out better policy. And she also notes that several of the council seats are still vacant from the mass murder attack that happened on the council from before. They still haven't even replaced a lot, so that also makes things a lot tricky to govern and run. She's like,
If you could,
yes,
you could just keep an eye on him. He's a sniveling, backstabbing coward who only cares about himself and his kid, who we don't even know where that dude is. He's probably dead, but he doesn't care about Kalaman. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about my parents. He doesn't care about this place. He's not even from here. Please just keep an eye on him.
he doesn't even go here.
Doesn't even go here.
I do appreciate how much you speak your mind, little Kender. I'm not sure if that would make you a great politician or a terrible one.
That's not for me.
Certainly a refreshing one, perhaps. While you all are in the castle, you see an aide rush by and then all of a sudden rush back and says, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were still in the meeting. Some kind of dragon creature just landed on our walls?" And
Oh, that's my friend Rowan. He's coming to visit us. We have to go see him.
yeah, you all rush out. Rendery is like still sitting there going, "What?" And yeah, you all rush out and see that a crowd has gathered along the north wall. and Darryl pushes forward, especially, and quickly like establishes a perimeter, basically, and immediately starts taking up the soldier. Thank you, Governor Miat. Dang, good pull. Kind of acts like a soldier who just arrived, a police officer or something, and starts creating a perimeter with people and telling soldiers, kind of helping them out. And you see that it's definitely Rowan sliding off the back of a Dragonel. He looks shaken and exhausted, and he is like gasping. And the Dragonel also looks really gassed and very anxious, like a dog being taken to the vet, which I had to do again recently, which sucked. Like extremely anxious, and I don't know if Dragonels pant, but you could get the feeling that it'd just be like panting constantly. The kind of pant that makes you very anxious, like because they're doing it so much. And somebody like passes him a water skin, and he gulps it down graciously as you all kind of give him some room. And after a few moments, he finally speaks. Says, "Oh yeah, we managed to get pretty close to that thing." He kind of has like a far off stare. It's a floating island, kind of like the size of the one you guys were on. A big temple on top and a whole encampment of the army. There's a constant patrol of, I don't know, the ghost bone dragon things flying around it. And some weird purple fire glowing. It felt real bad. And he's just like clearly shaken. And it's flying with purpose. I think there's somebody flying it. It's heading straight here. Darryl will
Where is
nod.
it now?
Yeah. He says, I don't know, how hard to tell how fast it was going. I don't think it would take more than like 2 days to get here. I don't exactly know if it could go faster or slower. It just seemed to be pretty steady. Darryl will say, is there anything you can tell us about its structure? You mentioned the guards, that's good. You could tell he's like more in like tactical mode than like sympathy mode at this point, just like trying to get answers out of him. Rowan says, the top was a complete suicide. It's just crawling with soldiers everywhere. I did notice that the base of the island, I guess, it actually looks like it's riddled with tunnels and openings underneath. I don't know. Maybe you could sneak in there. If you could get close and have wings. But I barely made it out alive.
We can't get there, but all of us can. Can you take us there, Rowan?
I am not going back there. There's no way. Don't make me go back there, please. He actually looks like he's about to burst into tears.
Okay, no, sorry. I did not mean to. Can you let us borrow your Dragonel friends, and we'll take very good care of them, and we'll bring them back, and nothing will possibly go wrong.
How many Dragonels did he have?
He looks wide-eyed, and Darryl says, that's not a bad idea.
Really? Okay.
I think
This is really weird. I don't usually come up with good ideas.
Kazra, you are smarter than you think. And then he immediately blushes.
Thanks, Darryl. And she gives him another hug.
Ellow's drawing Kazra and Darryl in hearts in
Yeah.
her little book while this is all happening.
When he says that, I just kind of look at Rowan. I'm like,
would that be possible, Rowan? I wouldn't ask you to go back up there again, but perhaps perhaps our special forces team here. He says, I mean, yeah, maybe. It would. I don't know if I could get there and get back here though. It's quite a distance, and it'd be. I just don't know about the timing. Um, but I can try. He already looks like he needs like a straight up long rest at least. But you can tell he's like caught in the adrenaline. He's like, I could try, Mr. Darrett, sir. And for a moment, Darrett looks like he wants to be sympathetic and tell him to rest and everything. But he kind of looks across the city and looks at all of you and kind of puts on his serious face once more. Says, I think it may be necessary if it's that close by, unless you all have any other ideas.
There's even the barest chance that we can prevent the atrocities on this city. Then I give myself gladly.
I do realize that this is Darrett speaking, we may need to have another distraction, and he kind of grimaces, to get you all inside. And the distraction in this case may be by the enemy's own hands. And he leans in close, so we're kind of away from the crowd, and he says, we may have to pull off this attack while they siege the city. The only way we can get you all close is if they pull those dragons away. If that flying thing gets above the city, we are done. We have to destroy it before it gets over the walls.
That's what I was going to say, because it'll fall onto the city if we wait too long.
Yeah. Yep. So we will be on a very tight game plan here, where we want to strike when they strike and do what you do best before they are able to conquer this city. And whether that's with Rowan's Dragonels, if he can make it in time, or something else that you have up your sleeves, then I think that's going to be our best chances.
Darrett, work with vendors. Get this city ready, and keep Bakaris locked away in the safest, deepest part of the castle. For his own good, tell him if you have to.
Rowan's kind of frustrated, really, and he just kind of asks, like, where are your allies? You've had days, maybe weeks. There's an elven horde to the north. There's Salamnia, your own people. There's wizards in this city alone. Why aren't you ready?
You're talking to Darrett?
Yeah.
Darrett just got here, man.
Yeah, Darrett's been with you guys.
Well, no, I mean, but like whoever that.
Oh, you greasy.
I forget the commander.
Vendry.
Yeah, all you humans look like. But even the commander, it's like,
yeah.
Why are you not prepared? Like we know that there's a wizard in the city because they talk to our wizards. Like, how come they're not helping you prepare? How come they're not? How do they have spells that can make us fly? Let's go use those. Like, where are the options here? You can't leave it to us.
Vendry will frown at you, Rowan, for a second, and then she will speak up and say, we have been preparing this whole time to the best of our ability while we cede ground to the dragon army in the surrounding lands. We have been forced to pull back the majority of our forces. Our walls are constantly patrolled. The bay has been constantly patrolled to allow you all a safe re-entry into the city from the north. And we have conscripted as many as we legally can, but the city is not currently under martial order, and the people are free to pursue their own livelihood, as it were. We have never faced as great a threat as this before. And alliances are all well and good, but this dragon army has successfully cut us off from every side. And any messages that we have sent out have been met with deafening silence as everyone else circles their wagons in defense for other armies that we are hearing about across Ansalon. I share your frustrations, but I can assure you that we are doing the best that we can.
Is that underground cavern thing still under the castle?
Yes. That has been certainly one of the things that we have dared to explore a bit and map out. There have been many pressing concerns around the castle. We've known about these ancient catacombs. Certainly didn't know that they held this ancient spectral fire. And Darryl says, it sounds like that's what's powering this flying temple and creating these death dragons.
Is it safe enough for you to evacuate people down there?
She says if it comes to that, we can at the very least try to house many people inside. The castle itself is even more fortified. But Ellowyn, this is obviously Vendor talking. Ellowyn, if they do breach these walls, make no mistake, we cannot house everyone inside the castle and the catacombs. If you wish,
There's no need to worry
all
about
the
that.
old people.
You've got all us. There's no need to worry about all this.
Confident Korl.
She kind of smiles sadly at that.
No sense in all this gloom and doom.
My mom might actually be able to help. Would it be okay if I sent my parents here to see you?
Of course. I am pretty busy at the moment, but I'm sure we can send some messages. Darryl will go ahead and tell Rowan to, he says, just in case, as one of our plans, go ahead and return, go get some Dragonels and come back here. And he's like, sleep when you can, but you will need to push yourself and the Dragonels even further than what you think. And Rowan is growing up very quickly as he kind of tries to put on a brave face, but looks like he is really exhausted.
Kazra goes up to Rowan, and before he leaves, she actually hands him a trident and says, "Here, I got this from one of those dragon guys, and I think that you might be able to use this on your way. Protect yourself, Rowan. This is going to get really dangerous, but I know you can do it."
Holy shit, this thing is heavy.
Really?
Like tossing
I didn't
him.
think
He's
it
like,
was
"Ugh."
12-year-old, right? It's like,
It's like, yeah, wow, cool, okay.
I lean in and be like, last resort, kid, stick to your bow.
Yeah, I could barely lift this thing. How strong is she? Jeez.
and she only carries 15 of those weapons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just pulls one of them out.
Rowan, let me give you one of my things from my
Ella's gonna take off one of her scarves that her mom like weaved her special magic into, and she's going to just kind of drape it around Rowan and say, don't take this off. This is important. Yeah, just like that. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
just
wrap
on
it
his
around
face.
his head like a mummy.
Oh, thank you. This is great. Thank you so much. Whoa. Gonna help keep the bugs out of my face.
Feel like a real warrior now.
That's right. Yeah, he's all like suited up. He's just covered in stuff. Like, okay, yeah. Maybe I'll get some meat for Ooh, what should he call his Dragonel mount? What's a good name?
Persimmon.
Persimmon. Okay. I get some meat for Persimmon before we go. And yeah, Darryl starts calling out for that. Vendry says, you all need to rest. If what's coming is coming, then we need to be prepared. And this may be one of our last nights. Maybe not, of course, but we can't all share Mr. Korl's unyielding confidence.
I can share it with you.
I appreciate that. Perhaps you will entertain some folks at the tavern. Is there anything you guys want to do while it's still daylight out?
So at some point, obviously, I need to go see my mom specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe talk to her about, I don't know, brushing off some of those old skills that she showed me that she had, to maybe help the city a little bit with some magic. And at one point, I want to have a conversation with Sirion. Mechanically, I would want to be casting augury.
Okay.
So I don't know when that would be a good time to do that.
You could do it now. I mean, there would be chances technically later. Also, it just depends on
Okay.
what you want to have unfold. But
Okay.
you all definitely have. I'm giving you all time to do things during in the city if you wanted to. You guys have been away for a very long time now, both in the real world and as well as in the game world. It's been weeks, I guess, in the Northern Wastes. And you are back in the city for the first time. So
Yeah, we've gathered quite the horde as well. Perhaps it's time to visit a shop or two to get real supplies.
yeah, you are.
Healing potions and the like.
Kazra actually asked Darren and said, Darren, would you like to just kind of go for a walk down by the pier with me for a little while? Maybe we can just talk. And
Role play it, Eric.
if we're gonna...
Do it.
the cutely nervous stalwart soldier. Yeah.
yeah, she asked him to kind of go and just talk about stuff and things.
Yeah. He looks like he tries to figure out an excuse to go do it, and then like he has to go do something, and then Vendry he'll be like, well, I really need to, and then Marshal Vendry, before she leaves you all, says something like, Darryl, that thing I wanted you to do, don't worry about that. You could take the rest of the day off, I believe. And she kind of gives you a knowing smile, Kazra, before she walks away.
She smiles huge back at her, and she grabs Darryl by the arm and just drags him out with her. And they walk down by all the docks and everything, and she is just talking the entire time and tells him everything about her growing up and about her family and all of her friends and her animals growing up. And then she, as they're like kind of walking back to the other end of the dock, she goes, "Now tell me a little bit about you, Darryl."
He kind of smiles, and he's been perfectly content at listening to you the whole time. He talks about growing up in Vogler, and the only thing he wanted to do was to be a knight. He loves Becklin, and he thanks you all again for rescuing her, even though he was almost dismissive of even going to Camp Carrying Clay, if you recall. And at that, he mentioned the fact that he's been really struggling with trying to make the right decision. And he says that he knows it's his responsibility to have these like big decisions like weigh on him heavily, and he figures that's how all of these decisions should be made. And he seems to be like just really serious about this whole situation, I guess, and you can tell he's very like tightly wound up about it all. He says, I didn't know my
Kazra
first
says to
go ahead.
I was going to say, as he's like kind of worried about everything, Darryl, I know that you have a lot on your head and that this is lots of big decisions and everything, but you're doing good. And you know, you're really putting your heart into this. You want to protect people, and you're going to make the right decision. I know it. Just believe in yourself, and we'll get through this. And when we do, maybe I don't know, maybe you want to get married or something?
He blushes again, and then he does hold your hand, and he says, I will always protect the people I care about. And I care about you very much, Kazra. I know that you are the right person. Honestly, you should probably be the one who's leading and not me.
Darren, I'm not a leader. I just hit stuff really hard. You just tell me where to hit, and I'll hit it as hard as I can. For you, Darren.
That's fair. I'm not sure I could wield an artifact such as this. You have been chosen by the gods. And that is...
Well, chosen by the gods is good, but I really want to be chosen by you.
That's good. He looks at you very seriously. And he says, all right, well, let's make a promise that we will both survive this. And maybe there can
You got it, Darren.
There can be a life after this for us.
You got it, Darren. And she goes up and she full on kisses him, but like dips him down and everything.
Very nice.
Just emasculates him in front of her.
No, he's totally fine with it. And you see like there's several like really buff bearded dock workers who are just like clapping and like tears in their eyes and just like they're so into it. It was a great scene.
I would like to be fisted up the shaft.
No.
Darren!
Chris, get out of here with this nonsense.
Shit.
Oh, man.
Well, Kazra, you can have inspiration, although I think you already get it from long resting anyway, but...
Being
Yep.
human.
Well earned,
Does
well
anyone
earned.
not have it?
Darryl does it, although he's about to.
Nice. Anybody else want to do anything before we montage to the evening? Which that is a wonderful little transition there. But yeah, if anybody wanted to do some shopping, you certainly could. Like I said, you are back in the city for the first time in a very long time. So I know that some of you may have supplies you to
Rowan
pick up.
for sure. Yeah, Rowan, just because he's the way he is, and he knows he'll probably end up on his own, either running away or almost dead. He wants some like potions of healing just to have on his body in case
Okay.
it's to shove down somebody's throat. But I don't keep track of money really though. Like I know we have like a bunch, so
We have
assume,
a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
yeah. If Rowan just adds 5 potions of greater healing to his thing, that'd be okay, and we'll call it even. if they have that.
I'll
that
probably
kind of
put a limit on. Let's say
I
two.
think this is a maid shop too.
Yeah, there is that, but the city is also kind of under like an emergency order right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to limit everybody to, but in fact, we'll go and say everybody can get 2 potions of greater healing.
Perfect.
Plus, when you call the shopkeeper a greasy human, they don't want to sell you shit.
I didn't say it to her face.
And that's
You there,
that's
greasy
true
human.
of that's true.
Sell
Of,
me everything you have.
for everybody in the campaign can get up to 2 we'll include that as your kind of shopping montage thing, so we don't need to go to the.
I want to go to the
Just
bank
the-
and withdraw a diamond from my safe deposit box.
On the
Nice.
spell component.
How do you find a greater potion in the compendium?
Was it greater?
Potion of greater healing.
Potion of greater. Is it in the compendium? Yeah, it should be.
Should be there. Yeah, I have it added to mine, so it should be there.
If you type potion of greater healing, or just
Okay, I found it. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wrote greater of because apparently I'm an idiot.
potion greater healing, yeah.
Oh, I love that scene though, because it's like ever since like Kazra mentioned that she like thought Darryl was cute, I thought like the opposite. You know, like in Game of Thrones, where that Giantsbane guy like looks at the
Oh
female
yeah.
knight, I'm gonna make giant
Brienne.
babies with her. It's like the complete opposite, where Kazu's just like, that guy's mine.
Yeah, I liked it. It reminded me of playing like the BioWare games, where like the very like last like scene you get with your party members before the climax, you get to like get the culmination of your romances or your friend or your best friend relationships or whatever else. You get that like payoff scenes or whatever. It's very cool.
Yeah, the only thing Rowan would do is like he knows that Seer's gonna want to go visit her family, and he'll like rooftop jump and just watch her the whole way, sit and wait till she's done, and then rooftop watch all the way back, and then return.
In a non-creepy way.
In not creepy way, just like the whole like he loves Seer. He thinks Seer's the best. Like she's gonna save the world. She's a priest. Like he really respects her.
Yeah.
I would actually invite Darryl if he wanted to come with me to meet my family, because I actually asked my mom to make a special something for him before we left.
Ooh. Yeah.
And it'd be pretty awesome if you met my mom. She's, the bee's knees.
Yeah, for sure.
Marriage proposals and meeting parents. This is great.
Wedding dresses.
Daryl's married, everybody relax. Wait, you're not married? Wait a minute. Maybe Ellow's got a different point of view here now.
Rowan just
Early
looked
on,
floral rabbits.
we Darryl had a conversation with Ellow at a campfire chat one night, and I was given a shroud of like a baby blanket, I think, and I asked my mom to turn that into something for your grandchild.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, and I would love to introduce you as the person who carries Ellow everywhere. I'm sure my mom would be immensely grateful to the fact that you've protected me more than once. So,
Yeah. Nice.
and I think after we leave my mom and dad's shop, but before we all kind of get back together for the night to kind of talk strategy or anything, I think Ella would just kind of say like, I'm just going to go for a walk for a little bit and kind of go off by herself. And I kind of just want to maybe settle on, there's like a stone wall that kind of runs around the outer edge of our shop property, and I probably would just kind of settle down on there and just kind of take out my book, kind of flip through the pages. There's like a lot of pages in there where I've like doodled Duyan's flame in like different forms and stuff, and just kind of start drawing again. I just kind of start talking out loud. Hey, big guy, it's me again. And obviously that's probably way too obvious. So we're home, and it's a good thing. Although kind of thought the Tanger would be gone this time. And I just kind of like keep drawing and things. So Kazra rode a dragon. That was really impressive. Falling off the dragon was a little less impressive. I keep thinking about that. I just stayed a little closer to the window. And I just kind of stopped drawing for a second, and I said, couldn't reach her, and she fell. Darryl would have been close enough to catch her. He's always where he needs to be. And I just kind of go back to sketching. And then at the last second, I just kind of stop, and I just kind of tap the pencil a few times on the page, and I say, so, serious question. Will staying here and standing our ground and defending Kalaman be more successful than like taking the fight to them? Because I'm really conflicted on like leaving Kalaman and allowing it to be put under siege for us to go to the city. And so I'm asking Sirion a question.
Yeah.
And I just keep sketching, waiting for him to kind of.
You feel the warmth kind of wash over you, and you see some of the words that you were writing glow with very cool like flaming script effects kind of dancing off of the page. And specifically the words that you said in the first half, which was basically defending the city, kind of lights up. And then it's the word siege lights up, but in very like ominous pyrotechnics, where suddenly like there's like little explosions popping, and you think you hear like the yells and screams and clash of swords and even a dragon roar. And then after that one, then you see the word citadel that pops up. And this one has the flames on it, and then the flames even turn into that purple flame effect, and you feel a heavy weight descend on you that even Sirion struggles to push back. But you do feel convinced that the best course of action is to help defend, and then that will help lead you to the Citadel.
Okay. Take one last look at my book, like a bunch of Syrian flames. I drew a picture of Kazra riding a dragon, and just kind of sketched some other like animals and whatnot, just kind of doodling. Once I feel that, though, I'll kind of close the book. I'll hop down off the wall and go find everybody.
Yeah, perhaps you guys are chilling in a tavern or something after all these events have transpired. Maybe Korl is providing some entertainment for folks. And while you guys are doing this, you find that even you find that maybe the tavern is mostly soldiers in there, so it's kind of like the official break time, and it's a lot of the coming down with the realization that the big battle is yet to come. But it's a lot of nice montage of kind of relaxation and de-stressing and all of this. You do see that a soldier from outside of the tavern kind of hurries up to Marshal Vendry, who's there, and she salutes and everything. And you hear her say, Marshal, I was doing my rounds, but I noticed the Warrior's Gate on the east wall is dark. There's no one over there. Remember your orders were the gates were to be staffed at all times, and I wasn't sure if... And the Marshal frowns, and she shakes her head and says, no, that's not right. And she turns to you all and says, do you think you all could maybe go over there and check it out?
Yeah.
With the streets closed and the shops closed, sorry, and the streets mostly empty, it takes still about maybe 15 or 20 minutes to make it to the Warrior's Gate on the east side. And sure enough, you notice that the streets are decently lit at night, but the gate appears to be dark. And you see a suspicious glow from the small gatehouse nearby. And as you get a little bit closer, and those of you with dark vision, which I think of this group is just Korl and Rowan, I believe, you two can see that the gate is open completely, except that the portcullis is still closed. But again, as you approach, the portcullis you can see is rising. And again, those of you with dark vision can see several what appear to be Kalaman soldiers kind of standing around the gate area.
I would yell. Hey! What are you doing? Why is that gate open?
The soldiers appear startled, and one of them, they kind of you can see again. Only probably Rowan and Korl can really see this, but you can see there's at least 4 of them here. But again, you can see that the gatehouse is lit, and they kind of look at each other. And one of them says, "Hey, don't worry about it. This doesn't concern you."
Stop what you're doing, or I will kill you. And he doesn't even, it's not even a threat, just arrow out, knocked. He's like, stop it.
Okay.
If they don't stop, he's going to let go.
All right. We are going to have all of you roll initiative, because they definitely treat that as hostile intent. Which you guys should be on right here. And again, it is dark. You all were rushing over. If we want to say that one of you had perhaps lit a torch, but again, it was fairly lit while you were moving. It's just that it happens to be this one area is strangely dark.
Like it's in the shadow of the Dragon Queen.
Bum, bum, bum.
Whoa.
Why
So,
is my
like-
initiative such shit?
Yeah, I got that last time. Is it like Rowan can do what he wants dark, or is it like sort
Carl's
of like-
adding 3 to us.
Everybody gets +3.
Yes, I've added mine. Your initiative shit is because mine was shit, and you go when I go, so it's important.
Okay,
Makes sense.
Hmm.
+3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I don't think my macro has been working. I don't know when it stopped working. Because none of these guys got their initiative modifiers. Just rolled a d20. They should all be 3 higher. 19, 21, so he's at 22.
So it cancels out Carl saying, God
20.
damn it.
Yeah, I actually rolled pretty well, didn't I? 15.
So
7.
So actually, my Bardic is a 1d10 now. Can I re-roll that?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah, get a 10.
That didn't update on
That's not better. That's worse. I don't want to change now.
Wait, our Bardic is a 1d10 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now
It
I
still
go
says
down
D8.
one.
Yeah. What? Well, you gotta. It's a pain in the ass. You gotta like.
Force it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh no, I can't. Hey, where's my character?
Gone.
Uh-oh.
You deleted him.
Did you delete yourself?
No more.
I can't see anybody.
You might have
That's 'cause
deleted
you're
your
not
token.
there.
yeah, you're gone.
You're not there.
Guys, I just have to go back to the tavern for a sec. I'll go get reinforcements.
It's like, Rowan just
Okay.
picked the fight. I gotta go.
You're gonna have to do your initiative again if you delete the token.
Yeah. I got the same thing. So.
Okay, Rowan, you get to go first. So you can see that upon your threatening them, they immediately drew their weapons.
Okay, is one of them like activating like a crank or something? Like, how are they lifting this thing up? Because that's the one that Rowan wants to hit.
That you do not see. I did mention the gatehouse here has light coming from it nearby, but all you see is a bunch of guards standing here guarding the area, basically.
So Rowan won't be like the killer type, but he'll I mean, he's gonna go after them. But it's like we'll call it leg shots for now. So he's gonna go after this guy right here and put Hunter's Mark on him. And then he's
Like
going
Terminator
to fire
2.
his-
He'll live.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go longbow. He gets advantage on him.
Uh, 21
Actually,
will
that
hit. This is on number 4 here, you said?
Yeah.
For 24 damage. My goodness, that was a good sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn all that off. Oh, hold on a second. Get that off, turn that off. And then he'll fire it again.
23 will hit. For
All the fun stuff.
12. That one takes a good chunk of damage. Chunk, chunk, as it gets peppered. And they start kind of not yelling, but kind of was it like a loud whisper and be like, "We've got company."
Okay, and then again, Rowan doesn't know if they can actually see him or not because of the lighting situation, but he's gonna assume they can't and just post up right there.
You guys are lit right where you are. It's actually the guards who are
Yeah.
dark down here. There's light coming from like the outside of this building, the outside of this building.
Okay. Well, fine with me. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, the shadows basically begin down here.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Did I make it there? Got a 40? We'll go there. Yeah, Rowan will go right there. Get a little cover.
Okay. So that makes you invisible. Is that how it works?
Invisible, sir.
Okay. They're like, shit, where'd he go? Do you have... How does that work if they want to try to find you?
I have no clue.
Currently not hiding. You didn't take the hide action, so they know he's there.
They know I'm around. I mean, I'll have some disadvantage attacks. I'd be open to that.
Do you have, like,
'cause I can't be invisible.
Yeah. It's like, is there like
Yeah,
a
'cause
passive
you could
stealth? Is
bonus
that
action.
a thing? I don't know.
You could bonus action if you haven't used it yet. Do a hide.
Yeah, I did. I used Hunter's Mark.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you flavor it. Anything you want.
Okay. Let's see. This one will he'll spend his whole action actually just like calling out. He'll step up and basically taking the search action. He'd be like, "That there's a fucking elf up here in the shadows, and then the others over there. Keep going. We can take care of this." But that's basically his action, is to kind of spot you and spot the party. And then this one will shoulder a crossbow, and he will fire we'll fire 2 shots at Rowan, but I will give him disadvantage. How about is a 19 hit you?
19 hit.
Okay. 9 piercing damage on the second attack. Wow, they go together. Okay, what you see now is this portcullis begins to raise another chunk up. And Rowan, you can see from your position the mechanism is inside this gatehouse. You can see another 2 soldiers in there. One of them has clearly got this giant crank. Rowan, you can also see through the portcullis there are at least a dozen Dragon Army soldiers on the other side of this portcullis, looking very anxious. That guy spends his action doing that. And then the one that you shot will scream out at you, Rowan, and say, "Fucking elf shot me!" And he will come up here, and now that you've been shot at, he will shoot you for regular. And missed terribly with 1 shot. 18. Wow, for 18 piercing damage. That was twice as strong. He is pissed. That's the one that you shot twice. He's like, "Fucking elf has shot me." Kazra.
Okay, the first thing that Kazra does when she sees that there's guys here is she is going to light up her warhammer with that divine energy thing. What's it called again?
Divine favor or channel divinity
or something.
Yeah, it's called like I don't remember what it's exactly called. Divine. She uses the divine, thing to make her weapon glow. Not that thing.
No, no undead or demons here.
Kaz would probably just call it glowy weapon go or something.
Yeah, glowy weapon go. That's what she's gonna do. But yeah, it's in features and traits, I think. It is called Channel Divinity. Weapon. Yes. This one. And I'm going to use one of those to get the devotion lets me get my charisma bonus to attack rolls and 20 feet of bright, 20 feet of dim light that my warhammer will emanate.
Okay.
And once that's glowing, let's see.
Sacred weapon. Demnix is right.
Yeah, sacred weapon. That's what it is. So she's going to go up to this guy.
So sorry, how much do you light? Because that's important. You do have light now?
20 feet and 20 and 20.
Okay.
Okay. And once she gets up to that guy, make sure that I have everything turned on.
Yep,
first.
and you see the shadowy area suddenly lights up with several soldiers who look startled at the fact that you're holding a glowing weapon.
And when everyone lights up, she just says, "Hi, everyone. I'm going to smash you now." And she takes one swing at that guy. Ooh. I'm assuming a 13 doesn't hit.
13 does not hit. These are armored soldiers.
I'm going to use my inspiration right away on that then. So I'll re-roll that. Really?
Oh, no.
Rolled 2 2s in a row?
Kazra's still got butterflies in her stomach from the date from earlier.
She gets a little bit worried at this and goes, "This isn't working like it normally does. Okay, fine, I'll hit you again." And she swings again at the guy. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. Then damage. She does 11 with that. And pushes him back 10 feet.
Under the portcullis.
And
Not quite.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to then use my tactical shift just so I can move a little bit more. Yeah, where's so many things? I'm scrolling down so far. So second wind with tactical shift. So this, and I get to move half my speed. The half the speed is the key thing. 5, 10.
I was gonna say, aren't you at full
15.
health?
Right here. And I'm going to use my action surge. So 2 more attacks on the guy right in front of her.
Okay. Unleashing all the
First
things.
attack.
22 will hit.
Okay, and not going to push him with this one. 13. I'm going to re-roll the damage. Oh, well, 13 still. And then the second attack does a 17 hit this
It
guy.
does, yeah. You're just able to cut through his armor.
Okay, so 12 more damage, and that guy is going to be pushed back 10 feet, if I can.
Yeah, you can put him like right up against the wall.
Okay, and with that, Kazra is going to yell, I see the guys inside this building thing, and they're turning a big crank thing. What should we do?
Kazra, you can see.
And that's the end of my turn.
You can
Kill
also
them.
You can also see right behind the soldier who's turning the crank, the familiar face of Governor Bakaris.
I'm a bitch.
And that Bakaris guy's in there, that jerk face, we gotta kill him. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Yep, he looks wide-eyed at seeing, and he's like, "Shit!" Darryl.
I think I'm
Ellowyn
up
goes
next. Yeah.
It just hasn't rearranged.
Oh,
properly. She's
sorry.
the next one.
Yep, Ellowyn. I don't know why I didn't say that.
So-
Korl needs to move it up too, apparently.
Tell me again, you're saying that this door down here is where the crank is happening?
That is where the crank is
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
the crank is
Oh my gosh,
happening
and
over
crank
in
it.
that door,
They're cranking it
and
real hard in
Bakaris
there.
is at the far end of that room.
Okay. And then, so I'm going to come up. I'm going to move my 30 feet so that I can see. Where are the bulk of the people? Are they in there with him or are they down here?
I see 3 outside and 3 inside, then Bakaris is inside too, but that's all that I see, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ello's gonna come down. Where are the Dragon Army people? Are they through this
Outside
gate
the-
thing?
So Rowan and Korl, or actually just Rowan can see that because he can see through the dark of the outside, but he can see about
I
at
gotcha.
least a dozen soldiers on the other side of this wall to the south. Yeah, the gate kind of, it's hard to do on roll 20 because the wall
Got it.
is above the gate. So yeah.
If it's just the portcullis, maybe even Kazra's like highlighting them a little bit.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah, you can probably just see the edges of it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna come down and I'm originally directing my attention towards the people that I see there. When I come down and I see that little douche canoe in that room there, I am I'm going to call upon
His fucking
Sirion and his wrath. And I'm going to cast a fireball into
Oh,
that
Jesus.
room.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Boy. Kazra
That gate's gonna
is...
stop
or sorry.
opening right now.
All right, where exactly is this fireball going? It's a
Okay.
pretty big radius, as I recall.
Yeah, I want to send it to the back of the room. So it's a 20-foot radius.
Yep, on a point you can see, which you can see just behind the crank, it looks like. Yep.
Yep, I can see right there.
Okay.
So I can get everybody in that room,
Nice.
including the guy right outside the wall.
Okay. I might give him advantage because he's on the other side of the wall, but he will have to make the save.
mean, the fire will explode outside the door, but that's okay.
Okay, so deck saves. Let's do the warriors. 3, 5, 6. The first guy I'm gonna give advantage to. It's number 3. Doesn't matter. And then 5 and 6. And Vicaris did not roll very well. Okay, so most of them fails. Oh my gosh, 24 damage. Let's see.
And half on a success.
First guy takes 24. Second one takes 12. Third one takes 24. Yeah, you see that explosion definitely has a good effect on all the soldiers in there. They're all standing, but you see Bakara suddenly gives off a and like slumps to the ground.
I will, when I see him do that, I will say, "Go meet your son, you dirty, dirty bastard."
We don't know he's dead.
You know, if Seer were here, she would be having words with you, Ellowyn.
She's not.
She's
So-
not here. She's giving everybody else that we don't murder people speech.
And
Ellowyn has
I
had
will
it.
then turn around and look at Darryl, and I will say, I will give him a bardic inspiration by saying,
Unleash the
"Did
beast.
you see what I just did?"
Oh my goodness, I did not see that coming.
Rowan's rubbing off on her.
Mm-hmm. Darryl.
Alrighty. Figuring out from people saying it was Bakaris, I am gonna get rage and be like, "Fucking coward!" So as I go into rage, there we go. That's where that is. And that'll give me a good little speedy boost. I'm going to run 60, 45 to get here. There's currently 2 dudes.
Yeah,
On
everybody's
the thing.
wounded from the fireball for sure. This one slumped against the wall is the most wounded. He was also hit by Kazra. And then through here you can see a very badly scorched and looks like mostly unconscious Bakaris just on the ground.
I'm not overly concerned. Can I reach this spot here, or is that blocked?
I think you could. Yeah, I'd be like, "Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me."
No excuses given. I get to here, and then this one's operating it.
That one's
the
operating.
crank?
Number 6. Yeah, he's cranking it.
Okay, man is cranking it. Just the one, or are they both doing it?
How many possible jokes can you serve me?
Are they ruddering, Eric? Tell me right now.
They're docking, okay? Fully docked. No,
My goodness.
just one of them is cranking it. The other one, the other one likes to watch.
I am trying not to hurt these guys as much as they are on fire.
It's very
So
smoky.
I
in here.
say to this one, "Get the fuck off there!" And I'm just gonna punch him in the face. I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Everyone has a plan
and brutally. I'm attempting to push this guy way off this thing.
with your punch.
so-
It's like a force punch.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a straight roll because I'm canceling out my advantage. Does 23 hit?
Sure does.
So it's gonna be. I'm trying not to hurt him, so I'm not gonna do my frenzy dice. It's gonna be 8 damage, but unfortunately, I also have to put on a D10.
Fortunately.
So it's gonna be 13 damage, and I'm going to force the knocking back 15 feet.
Okay.
So this is just like a straight up, just grabbing him by the shoulder and
Yep.
uppercutting him.
Knocks him backwards, like send him teetering over the.
But
he's
non-lethally if it hurts.
he's
too
still
much.
actually conscious. He looks like he's bloodied. These guards look pretty fucking tough, honestly. But he takes a nice wallop and gets flung backwards, probably trips over Bakaris' body and crashes into the table.
And then I don't know how these things work. Is there like a latch to like make it fall fast, or do I need to crank it down?
That's a good question that I hadn't thought about.
I don't think there'd be a chain. You'd imagine it'd have to be something pretty sturdy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Chain with
Sometimes there's
yeah.
like like a little tooth
Yeah.
that like would hold each cog.
Yep.
If I need to, I'm gonna damage / attack the tooth bit to try and make it go poosh.
Slam back down. Yeah, I would allow that. I guess that'd be your other attack roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I will make you attack, but it's almost a guarantee. I'd say.
Pull out my halberd and attack it.
I think there's stats for chains.
To where they have some kind of AC.
Yeah.
I'm sure 22 will hit regardless, but...
And I'll roll it twice just in case, but I think 16 is actually max.
Nice.
Almost, but anyway. So 16 damage on the latch / chain, depending whichever you want to go with.
Yeah, I haven't looked up any specific AC object rules, but to me that should be good enough stats to damage it to where it's not going up, and probably falls back down, I would imagine.
Ruby.
Yep. Yeah, that happens, and the other guy says, like, what did you do? You fucking idiot!
You stand and you fight. That's my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, all the soldiers look upset about this. Korl.
I'll run up next to Ello. Can I see the shaft or the crank? I mean,
Come on, man.
Oh my god.
Must.
Is it this way, Eric?
Give me the strength.
Is it crooked? Is it straight?
It's a rolling motion. You
can see the.
No, it's all right.
I think you can see the mechanism from here. You can also see that Darryl has clearly done something to it, and you've seen the portcullis outside. I believe I mentioned that it actually slams down at this point.
Okay. Well, you're gonna see kind of a spotlight come along around Korl. I cast Yolande's Regal Presence.
Yolande's Regal Presence. When the emanation enters the space of a creature, you can see whenever a creature. I don't know this spell. You surround yourself with unearthly majesty.
It's a new one.
In a 10-foot emanation. Okay, this is like the Bard Spiritual Guardians.
Bard Spirit Guardians.
It enters the
Except
space
it
of a
also
creature.
knocks him prone.
Oh,
Pushes
nice.
him 10 feet back.
Okay, and that activates on their turn or your turn?
Whenever the
emanation enters the space. Okay, and this is 10 feet from you.
Yeah.
Okay, you become... I don't know. You mentioned spotlight. Yeah, it's a big light shines down on you.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any more movement, or is that it?
There's so
that's all
much
my
movement.
movement.
It's mostly groin.
Mostly a groin.
Thrusts in the general direction of the area.
Yeah. This one will like yell back and say, "Get that portcullis up!" And we'll rush up to the shadowy Rowan, or Rowan. Sorry, Rowan. Which is now pretty decently lit up. I think that triggers your thing though, Korl, right?
Yeah. So he's got to make a wisdom save. 17.
Save 17, boy. That is a fail.
That's not going to do it. It's 15 psychic damage.
Oh boy.
Prone. And let's push him 10 feet back.
Oh boy. Okay. I don't even think he can stand up because he moved 10 feet already. So he gets basically knocked ragdolled backwards. He says, "Shit!" And he fumbles around and takes his crossbow out from a prone position and will fire. It will change targets and fire at you, Korl, with a crossbow. 16 for the first.
16. That's a miss.
And the second is a very bad miss. He gets Shaken to the ground. And then we have this one, number 5, in front of Darryl, who looks over at the crank and realizes that you have damaged it. Says, "You fucking idiot. We had a chance. We had a chance to get out of here." And he will pull out a great sword and attempt to attack you with it. 19.
He'd have advantage. Go ahead and roll again. Go on.
Let's see what we can do. Okay, we'll take the 19.
So that'll hit. I'll take 4 damage, but then I'm going to stop you there for just 1 second.
I'm going to go ahead and stop you right
real
there.
Quick second. As it sort of hits me, I catch it with the edge of my glaive. And I look at the one to the left. Does the left look like he's aggressive too?
Oh, yeah.
Fuckheads. So with the glaive, I'm going to swing through the first guy and bring it into the next guy with cleave. So I'll just do the first guy first who hit me. Halberd and
this is retaliation for.
Oh yeah.
Those of you. Okay, 26
so
will
this is
hit.
26 to hit him, which is going to be 17 damage.
Oh my gosh.
And then the second part of the hit rolls onto this guy. A 17 to hit the second guy?
Yes.
But this is only 1d10.
This is still my turn, right?
Yeah, this is your turn.
Okay, just making
now,
sure.
I haven't done Savage, so I'm going to roll Savage, which I get to do per turn. So this is 10 damage on that guy.
All right. Says,
So
fuck.
That's my reaction.
Okay. He will do his second attack on you with advantage.
Mine was 4.
With a 23 to hit, and deal a 10.
5. Okay.
5, yep. And he'll yell back and says, I think they fucked up the crank. Try to lift it up manually. And the other ones are like, we got our hands full out here. Like, they're just all yelling at each other. Rowan.
Okay, so Rowan, now that he knows that people can see him, he's going to draw 2 blades, and he's going to stand right here and still continue on with number 4.
Okay.
And he's going to... Where's my sword? He's going to attack. I do not have advantage.
You know, you would have advantage on the prone guy if you want to sneak attack.
Oh, I'm hoping I kill this guy, and then I can get the prone guy right after. Yeah. So 13 on Buddy that he just number 4.
He is now very wounded. Not quite down.
Okay. And then we'll use I'll use the his offhand weapon.
These guys are stronger than the average guards, if you can't already tell.
Oh, that's gonna be a miss.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll do his second attack with his blade. Not advantage. Battle hits.
Yep.
10, and then a final offhand attack. 13 won't hit.
Does not. Now this guy looks like he is almost dead. He says, fuck.
And then, actually, you know what? Because because I have the speedy feat, Rowan's actually going to back off to here, so you have disadvantage on an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Yeah, he will. Disadvantage.
Still hits.
17 still hits? Okay.
Yep, still hits.
7 damage. He almost just by instinct just lashes out with that weapon, even though he seems like he's wanting to get the fuck out now.
That's turn.
Okay. Number 2 will run up to He will run up to the portcullis and use his whole action to attempt to lift it. And he'll call out that he needs help, but I'm going to have him roll a strength check also. That was terrible. He's like, shit! Just help me with this thing! You fucking assholes! He's actually calling outside of the portcullis at this point. And you see a lot of them are not necessarily moving forward. In fact, they are kind of backing up after assessing the situation. This one will run up to Darryl in the doorway, or be in the doorway and ignore the plight of the guy holding the portcullis and attempt to attack Darryl with advantage, I believe, still.
Yep.
Low 22 for 12. And 24 for 11. Barbarian's liking these mundane damage numbers, though.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you punched will... he is going to... Oh, man. He just wants to run up and tackle you. Which is... Help me out. This is a grapple, I guess?
If it's a grapple, yeah.
We'll call it
to make a save.
We'll call it a grapple, so he's going to force you to make a save. And then what is my DC for that? DC is 8.
Oh, it's not. It's not 28.
Oh, there you go. It's not a 28. Okay. He runs up and just hits you like a brick wall and just like tries to grab at you, and he just ends up giving you like an awkward hug. But he's got multi-attack, so I guess he could... Well, he'll... After he does that, he like shakes himself, and then he just takes his sword out and tries to smack you with it. 20 to hit?
Yep.
For 9.
Yeah, 4.
Alright, and then this one that Rowan nearly killed is just yells, fuck this! And he takes the dash action. And he steers clear of Korl's spotlight, because he's seen that go off. 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He just hauls ass towards the east. Kazra.
Okay, Kazra saw the guy running in towards Darryl, so she's going to move 10 feet up here, and I'm going to swing that Warhammer. 26 probably hits.
Yep.
Okay, so 13 and knock him back 10 feet.
Do you want to kill him or do this non-lethally?
Can I just knock him out?
Yeah.
Okay. But I still want to knock him back 10 feet and hopefully into one of those other two guys.
Okay. You kind of like ragdoll him into another guy, basically. I'll have that guy take a roll, like a 1d4.
1d4.
All the weapons shoot out and become a cloud of daggers.
Yeah, he takes a little bit of damage as you shove the other guy's kind of flailing body into him.
Okay, so I use 10 feet of movement, so I'm going to do 5, 10 to move there, and then Kazra is going to jump. So she gets to jump her strength score if she used 10 feet of movement before, so she can move 20 more feet to get right here. Actually, no, 10, 15, so then I'm going to jump 20 feet from there to get right up to this guy that's prone.
I thought they were going to jump on the wall. I was like, oh boy.
And I'm going to swing at this guy that is prone with advantage, right?
Yes. Jump attack with him as he's prone.
And...
Oh,
cool, a crit.
The crits.
And you know what? Fuck it.
What?
I'm going to put a smite on that.
As you do a leap attack, just the light shines on the Warhammer.
Okay, so here is smite on there, and let's see if everything works.
Ow.
I'm going to re-roll that with Savage Attacker.
Ow.
45.
Remember, it only does the weapons damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Only does what?
Savage Attacker is just the weapon. Doesn't affect anything else.
Ah, got it. So, let's see.
It's 38.
It's like an extra... Yeah, it'd be an extra 2 from the...
Oh, an extra 2. Got it. So it's 38. Cool.
Okay. Can you still do non-lethal if it's a crit? I guess you could.
For this one, it's just going to be radiant damage on this one too, and just vaporize the guy.
Body can vaporize. Okay. He dissipates into you atomize that guard.
Pink mist.
Yeah.
And when he kind of disappears, she's gonna say, "Oh no, I didn't mean to make him get exploded." And then
the other
must
guard
have
at the
been a
portcullis,
draconian.
he's like, what the fuck?
And then to number 2, she is going to throw Gentita's
No,
longsword
no.
at him.
You did a
So let's
bonus
see.
action already with your divine.
Oh yeah, bonus action. Never mind. So just that. And I have 5 more feet. So Kazra walks up to this guy and says, "Do you really want to lift that thing?" And that's the end of my turn.
He does not look
While
like he
patting
wants
her
to.
bloody, chunky head hammer.
Yeah. And you see Kazra as that vaporized the sky. Now that you're especially walking over here, you can see beyond the other soldiers have visibly started just retreating like in formation, but kind of like into the shadows. Ellowyn.
The guy at the portcullis, has he taken damage yet?
He took a little bit of damage. I forget what from. You guys have been spreading the damage out like crazy, but they've all been
Okay.
damaged somewhat.
Okay. He's going to look at him and he's going to say, "Quick, look up." And as I say that, I'm going to cast Starry Wisp. And I'm assuming a 10 is not going to hit.
Range spell attack. No, I
Yeah.
can't get his AC.
So I would like to use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
And make it worse.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
2 into a 1.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not
Well-
even paying attention to you. He doesn't even know that happens. He's just staring at Kazra.
I think I'm going to come down here a little bit farther so I can see straight into that room.
Yep.
And then that's my turn.
Darryl, you still got 2 guys right in front of you.
2 wonderfully standing 5 feet apart guys.
That's
yes. Yes, they are. I'm going to do the whole schmozzle.
Barbarians love
I'm
this
gonna
simple trick.
recklessly, brutally, frenzily hit the first guy. Is he fairly injured?
You're stuck
I've
in here
already
with
hit
me. Yes, you guys have literally been spreading the damage out as perfectly as you could be. The DM thanks you for that. They both look to be about bloodied.
Okay, well, let's hit the first guy on the right, be my first target. This is a normal swing. Oh, 15. I don't think would hit,
does not
but I'll
quite.
use my D10 Dory dice.
Dory dice.
Make it a 17.
17 does hit. You have found their
Alright.
AC.
This is... I'll be savage. This is going to be that. Oh, this is going to hurt. There's 3d6 and a d10 and a push of 15 feet over near Dakaris.
Wait, how much damage?
16, 27, 35 damage.
5. Okay, that is
Yeah.
going to erase him from the annals of history.
But the second part of that cleaving swing hits this guy because it was such a whopping hit.
Yeah.
Now, it's only one attack you forfeit the advantage, so the second one's at advantage with that. So that's 20 on him.
Yep.
But that is just a d10, but it's going to be 13 damage. So that's my attack number 1.
Yeah. One's down, the other one is really wounded.
The second attack, I'm going to just turn around. I'm going to punch him in the groin.
I wish I had the doing sound effect.
Doing?
Yeah.
So I'm going to punch him in the doing,
Oh
which is
no!
a crit, which
Not
is
the
great.
groin punch
because I don't-
crit! No.
But it doesn't add any extra dice. So it's just going to be...
His-
8 dong damage.
This
but
is
I'm gonna
the Star
attempt to
Trek, his
grapple him
dick
by
fell
the
off or
crutch.
something.
I'm going to attempt to
Oh,
grapple
no.
him by the crutch. So I
Hang
need
on.
a dex or a strength save against my, I think it's
Let
15.
me update your critical hit stat. Okay, so 8 damage. And then we're grabbing him, just...
Yeah.
Okay. This is definitely assault. Does he make a strength or dex?
Strength or dex, whichever he likes.
Oh,
He's
getting...
coming with me. So
yes.
by the crutch, I'm just going to drag him
Goes several
into
octaves.
Carl's aura. I see Carl dancing. So I'm dragging him over here.
Oh no.
And I basically throw him towards Carl. And then he has to make some sort of save against Carl's thing or not go back past me.
Oh no.
He's blown 15 feet back.
guy-
He just has to stick in his
He's
hand.
still hanging on. Oh no. All right, does he get to make a save against Korl's thing? Is that
I don't know what Carl's thing is exactly. I think it's wisdom.
Wisdom. 15 is not high
Oh,
enough.
it's got a high DC.
It's got a high DC, you assholes.
I let go of him as he gets blasted back.
Okay,
and if he's
it's
still
generous
alive.
of you. I don't think he's going to be alive, depending on the damage of this, but we'll find out. No! Oh! Almost max damage.
Damage.
Wow. His head explodes, I guess. His eye, you know what? It's a regal presence, so his eyes just like bleed. He's just staring.
He's just so beautiful.
This turned into a horror show. Yeah. It's just Clockwork Orange. Just his eyes just keep getting bigger and bigger. Oh no.
And then with my bonus action, I come
my
down the
God.
last 5 feet and
Please.
just with the butt end of this.
This
I
one
see
guy
this
has
trying to
seen
lift.
this guy down here has seen so much. Oh my
I'm
God.
just gonna donk him on the head with the butt end of my clay. 21
Yes.
and 8 damage.
Okay.
Not non-lethal again. I don't know how he is.
He's still feeling okay, but jeez. Okay,
That's it.
Korl, I think he's the only one that's left, although there is one that is currently running for his life down the east side. Some say he's still running.
So I'm gonna put him in the aura again. So he's gonna make a save.
Okay. Well, this is the one that hasn't been in the aura yet. The other ones have died, I think. This is the guy that tried to lift up the portcullis earlier. Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay, he definitely yells. He's still alive, but
He's like being pushed up against it while prone.
Yeah, he's like up against the portcullis. Yeah, he watched that dude get
Pushing him
vaporized.
through the fence.
like a sieve.
My God. Oh, no.
Gonna give him some of that sweet chin music. Ooh, 16.
You'd have advantage because he's prone.
Oh, I
'Cause
do have advantage.
Your thing knocks him prone.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Okay,
He
so
does get
20
knocked prone
to
from
hit.
that. Yeah, that's a cool effect. 20 does hit. Yeah.
14 damage.
Okay,
Way
he's
to kick
still
him when he's down.
barely
Carl.
up, but yeah, he is just down on the ground.
Okay. That'll be it for me.
All right, that one's gone. That one's gone. Rowan, it's your turn. This guy's just groveling on the ground, blood coming out, and he just, it's not his turn yet, but he just drops all of his weapons. He says, stop, please. Shit. I yield.
So this guy here is gone then, correct? Is he out
He's
of here?
still physically there. If you want to target him, you can, but he is,
I
he is in the
absolutely
process of turning tail and running.
Yeah, Rowan can't allow that. So he'll go after number 4 with a longbow. Not an advantage.
17 does it.
Might be if he can't see you, but I don't know. Oh wait, no, you're in the light. Never mind.
10 more.
Okay, you shoot him in the back of the head, and he falls.
Excellent. And then the guy that's up against the portcullis, he's prone, right?
He is prone.
So I would have disadvantage on attack. So Rowan will just kind of just wait it out, not finish him. Maybe we'll keep him alive for questioning. Where's Bakaris?
Yeah, so
he's pretty crispy in here.
I will take you guys out of combat, assuming nobody, because I'll tell you right now, it's his turn next. He does not try to attack. He literally just sits there and grovels. So you all can, if you want to immediately coup de grace him, that's an option, but otherwise he has surrendered. Before we do the immediate aftermath of this fight, though, why don't we go on a break, because we are a little overdue. I thought about doing it before the battle. It was kind of give or take right there. So Let's go ahead and do our break time now, and we'll come back in about 10 minutes to figure out what was going on here.
We.
All right, folks, coming back from our break, and you all have just defeated a bunch of what look like Kalaman soldiers, although you saw a bunch of Dragon Army soldiers right outside of the gate just earlier, as these ones were trying to apparently raise the portcullis. One of them has surrendered to you, and then you do see inside the mostly black and charred body of Bakaris.
Did you say that we saw like the Draconians pissing off, like running away?
Yeah, you saw what looked like uniformed Dragon Army soldiers were beyond the gate earlier in the fight, but at some point, about halfway through the fight, you saw that they had formally retreated from the area. It wasn't like a huge army; it was like a squad
Yeah,
of like
just like
12 of them or something. Yeah.
Ello has gone right into the room with Mr. Bakaris.
Yep, and Bakaris is definitely on his death knell, and he's like just wheezing out, and just kind of looking at you. You damn fools! This city is gonna burn to the ground. You should get out while you still can.
I'm gonna step on his burnt foot. Oh, sorry. You go, Ella.
You fucking coward. You were going to leave all of these people that took you in, that had faith in you, my parents. You were going to leave them all to die, to save your sorry ass.
He just like coughs up. Yes, family. It's important. I was gonna see my son again. We'll see glory. Maybe he'll sit at the chair next as they take the city.
I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to look at everybody. You've spoken to your son? He's alive?
He just like pain racks him. You could see his hand like flitter to a like a pocket, where he's got a letter stuffed in there.
We had
Grab the
Elias
letter.
confirm that his son was alive.
At one point, yeah.
That was like a long time ago, but
Yeah. I think it was before you guys went out to the wastes, at least.
Correct.
can I read the letter?
Yes, you can. But in the meantime, Bakaris does pass from his wounds. So he's kind of
Before he passes, can I lean into him and just be like, when I help and find your son, I'll tell him you died a coward.
he looks like he wants to respond, and his face contorts in rage, but he just coughs up really badly and just lays back, and his eyes go wide. Yes, you find a letter on him that says, "Father, I am alive and thriving. The Dragon Army sends its greetings and a proposition. Avoid the doom in store for Kalaman. Meet our agents at the Warrior's Gate tonight. Open the way, and they'll bring you to me. I've found a place here, and there are more glories yet to come. You can have the same if you embrace the Dragon Queen's will."
I think embers and smoke start coming out of like Ello's ears, And as I start to speak, I think like just kind of like wafts of smoke come out, and I crumple up the letter.
Does he wear anything that shows people who he is? Like a family signet ring or anything like that?
Yeah, he probably has at least a signet ring, I would think.
Rowan takes it.
Okay.
Did you read the letter aloud,
Yeah.
Ellen? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
started reading it, and then as I
Mhm.
got towards like the recognition part, that's probably when you started to see like the stuff.
It sounds weird, but could I make out whether that just sounds like complete bullshit or that it might have been from him?
You could make an investigation check. You don't know if you've necessarily seen Bakar's handwriting before, might be part of the problem.
Insight? Because I would have... because I was in the battle with him at one stage. Like, I mean, and he grew up in the same area. Would insight maybe be like, like get an idea of like,
Okay.
it sounds like him or doesn't
Yeah,
sound like him?
yeah. I'll give you insight. Hard to tell.
You have bardic inspiration.
I
It looks
used
exactly
it.
like his
You
hand.
might have ducked away. I needed that to punch somebody in the crutch, or no, hit them before I punched them in the
Oh,
crutch.
I'm sorry. I did one
No,
down.
that's right.
I
I got very inspired from punching him in the crutch, but I'm
Yeah,
not wasting it on
as
this
you do.
anyway.
And you took something off of him that was like meaningful to him, right?
Yeah, Rowan took his family's crest ring, and he hands it to Ellowyn, and he just says, perhaps we can deliver this in person. And he just drops it into her hand.
I will put it on my finger.
Okay.
And I will say, Seer, forgive me. But if you'll all allow it, when we meet him, I want this to be the last thing that he sees.
I'm the
They
governor
put-
now.
They put our entire family, Seers included, at risk. They're traitors.
Yeah, Ellowyn's pissed. I think I might have to give Ellowyn inspiration. Although it's like a dark inspiration.
She's just
Ellowyn,
pissed.
good.
Yeah, what's the
Just
word?
pissed.
Yeah, a pissed off
Following
inspiration.
Rowan will bring you to things that people might think are unnatural.
He's not the ways of the Jedi.
I think we should take this back to Darryl. Kazra, would you like to deliver this to him?
Yeah, that would be great. Oh, and she holds on to, do you mean the ring or the letter?
The letter.
Oh, the letter? Yeah. Darrett likes letters, I think. I think this will be a great present for him. Thank you, Ello. And then she turns to the guy that's like that had given up, and she goes, "Okay, now, jerkface, you're coming with us, and you're gonna tell everyone what you know." And she like tosses the guy over her shoulder and starts walking to where Darrett is.
Which of you has the highest passive perception?
Ooh, it's probably me. I know it sounds weird, but
me.
currently it would be 23.
Oh, wow. Mine's only 20.
Because
Yeah, wow.
I'm angry.
When you're angry, you're more perceptive.
Because it's at advantage, I got a +8, so it would technically be 18
nice.
and +5 from the advantage,
That-
makes it 23. I'm
Yeah.
fucking wired, man.
Yeah, you're still vibrating with anger after all that. Got some nice blood splatter. Well, your anger causes you to notice something in the sky, Darryl, as you all are heading back from this gate area. You see a strange violet light in the distant night sky. And after a few moments, you realize it is getting bigger.
They're here.
And it's going a lot faster than you anticipated, and you realize this violet light is suddenly falling and shooting, and it very violently plummets into the city like a falling star, like a meteor. Just blasts into the city, releasing a shockwave of force and throwing up a cloud of debris somewhere between you and the castle.
We gotta get to Rowan.
Start running towards it.
Okay. I've even put it. It's going to take me a couple seconds to maneuver it, but I've even put a little bit on the map to showcase the destruction. Real-time deformation. That's the budget we have here. As you all rush over from the gate. Change maps again. Yeah, so you all rush over. The block around the explosion is still thick with smoke. Debris litters the ground. It takes you about 5 to 10 minutes to rush over there. And many of the buildings have sustained heavy damage. Several citizens and guards are already helping the wounded. And you can see there's a boulder-size glowing rock, perhaps boulder, if you can word for it, that's jagged and seems to be glowing with that same purple light that sends a chill down your spine, that purple fire, cataclysmic fire. You can also see that it's kind of jagged and misshapen. And then as you approach, screams pierce the night as the rock apparently appears to unfurl and an unholy roar rises. And then another, as you see a pair of skeletal dragons arise from the wreckage. Nearby citizens scramble. One of the dragons opens its mouth and unleashes a torrent of cataclysmic fire. Their screams are cut short as they fall, and moments later their bodies twitch and arise as undead zombies. And I am going to immediately put you all into combat again.
If that's
Just watch
10
another
minutes,
ghost get drawn in there.
and technically, Kazra is still carrying that one prisoner, I believe.
I do have a question though. Was it 5 or 10 minutes that took us to get here?
I said 5 or 10, so I will let you roll a 1d2. And if it's a 1, it was 5. If it's a 2, it was 10 minutes.
Oh. Can I roll a d4 and 1 or 2 and 3 and 4?
Sure.
Okay,
it has been 5 minutes.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Still
good.
raging.
So, yeah, and the Warhammer is still glowing.
How long's your thing, Carl? Crush dance.
I should say you all did. How long was this? Because you guys did have a whole scene here after the fact that was probably at least like 10 minutes long of you guys actually chatting with Bakaris and looking at the letter and all that.
That's fair. Reading takes time.
Yeah, we did have some falling action after that. But if we want, I can put this guy back on the map if you still want to be carrying this guy. Or you can just deposit him quickly.
Don't forget to add your 9.
Oh yeah, once she sees the boulder, she just drops the guy.
All right, let's see if this works.
Wait, we're adding something to our initiative?
Yeah, Carl said fucking dance. Add 9.
How much?
Just dance.
9. Mm-hmm.
Damn. 32. What?
Take that, lesser dragons. We got a Carl.
Dang.
Yeah, you're gonna have to reorder that, I think.
Yeah, we'll... yeah, you do see some guards in the area, which will actually be added to the initiative as well. But most of these appear to be citizens who are now scared out of their minds. Alright, reordering. Holy butt cheeks. That is Some really high initiative, folks. I rolled a nat 20 on one of my initiatives, and I go third.
Mine, I don't think I'm on the turn order yet. I rolled a 21, but I didn't add on the 9 yet either.
Okay.
Should I just
You're not
roll
on the map,
initiative
are you?
again?
Yeah, click it again, and then you can edit it.
Is she on
Okay,
the map?
cool.
I don't even see her.
Your dex is 19. Holy moly.
Kazra's
yeah.
stacked. Kazra's so stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, just with my level 4 in Paladin, I got another feat that raised it by 1. Let's see. Yeah, where is my token?
That's not there.
All right, I
Is it
am not
underneath
doing
the
this,
dude,
y'all.
or-
Somehow y'all are deleting your tokens off of here.
That is
Just
weird.
pull it on.
That's probably why the initiative got removed. If you delete the token, the initiative goes away.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot to
let's
heal.
see.
So, Eric, question.
Yep.
When we ran up and saw this happen, would Ellowyn assume that this was like a magical effect that's causing, like, their cataclysmic fire is a magical effect, or it's basically just like their version of like an attack? We also saw these things before, right?
Yeah, they're not casting a spell. I will say that.
Okay.
It appears to be just their version of a dragon's breath, but it's just powered by that cataclysmic fire, which specifically can turn dead people into zombies.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, you see two of these death dragons. I believe you have fought one of these before. However, these are like in the middle of the city with a bunch of people, panicked civilians, and then several of them have already been killed and turned into appear to be zombies.
Zambies.
Zombies.
Okay.
Okay, there, I did get in my turn order finally.
Okay. 6. Wow, I rolled 4th. A nat 20 now I'm going to go 4th is kind of disgusting. Stupid dance bard. Why are you all the way down there? That's weird. But yeah, Ellowyn, you are first.
Okay. Ella's gonna see this, and she's still reeling from the conversation with Sirion earlier, downing Bakaris when she doesn't usually act like that, and seeing these Kalaman people that are her neighbors get turned. She's going to quickly flip open her book to the page that she was scrolling on. And she's going to tap one of the drawings in the bottom corner, and she's going to say, Sirion, you answered me once tonight. It's time. Ember, I need you. And I'm going to slap the book shut. And as I slap the book shut, the flame on the front just flares. And all of a sudden, you guys see standing next to Ellowyn, a small creature. Looks like maybe like a baby griffin. Wings are kind of just like sparks, not really wings. And I'm going to lean down and I'm going to say, protect them. No one else dies. And as I do, I'll pat Ember on the wing, on the head, and you'll see that Ember actually then transforms into Emberwing. And he will immediately take flight.
I love me a Pokemon evolution.
To the sky.
Nice.
That is my shit. I can't remember if I have to control him. No, he has his own initiative right after me, so it's not a bonus action to do that. Right? Yeah, he takes his own actions. Okay. I'm going to look at Darryl.
By the way, for anybody listening, this is the summon celestial spell, technically.
Yep. And Ember Wing is a manifestation of Sirion's flame.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look at Darryl as my bonus action, and I'm going to say, help them. He'll protect us. He'll protect us all. And I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Darryl. And that is my turn.
You do have full control
Ember.
of this token and everything, right? And the stat block?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Ember Wing has 40 feet of fly. Let me zoom out on my map so I can actually see anything. What are these? Where are these death dragons in relation to where we are?
They are from you. They are about 100 feet to the west.
Okay.
You see a group of zombies, which were citizens that just got blown up by the fire about 80 feet away. And then you see a lot of regular citizens, and then a few, the ones that look like this, are the what you recognize as the Kalaman soldiers.
That's these guys down here in the...
Yes, you see them running up also as if just trying to figure out like what's going on, and everybody's just, it's complete chaos.
Okay. I will instruct Emberwing to fly and put himself, take a dash action and put himself in between the citizens and the zombies. I'm assuming that's in the right spot right there.
Okay.
And then that is my turn.
Okay, you guys see Ellowyn manifest a avatar of a god in front of you, a winged griffin creature. Darryl. You cast silence on yourself.
Fuck Nugget. All right, let's see. I gotta get in there. I will use my bonus to use a second rage. So I'm gonna enter the rage again.
One night.
Going to get up to... I can move 20 is there. I see these two guards, and I'm going to go into full like commander mode. Be you two, take those things down at range. You at the front, get the citizens back. Everyone stay back. Their breath is deadly.
Captain America and First Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Men on those walls.
So I can move 60. This thing's up in the air, the floaty McDuty.
Ember.
Ember?
Yeah, Ember's in. He's taken flight.
Okay. I've got another 40 bit of movement, so I'm going to get up to here. Oh, there's a lady there. Sorry, I couldn't see her.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
Just
Where'd I come from?
You tackle this elderly woman to the ground.
She like turns into a zombie immediately. God damn it.
It's a zombie. I mean, it's a zombie.
Where did I get to? I was there. I can get to there. Okay, I'll be next to her so that I can try and help her. Oh, I really want to get past her. Because I was standing in front of... Oh, no, I was standing in front of... Yeah, it's about as far as I can get with 60 movement. All right, so I will be there. I'm going to pull out the Javelin of Lightning.
Ooh.
The fancy thing, and it's sort of sparkling a bit, and I'll say, come on, Habakkuk, I need a little bit of that go-go juice. And I'm going to throw it and then be surprised when it turns into a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it this way. I can see the kid behind, can't I? I could just make out there's a citizen well back there.
Yeah.
Can I throw it?
Oh, do you not get... Does it automatically have its own range?
I think it does. I'll instead of being where I was, I'll stand there. And so that way I can throw it sort of... through there. I'll just link it and get it sorted, and then figure out how I can throw it so I don't. Because
I think they
my
slightly
mission was to not hurt anyone.
Right. I think they slightly changed how this works, right? Because it used to be you had to make the attack roll, and also there's a save.
So now you forfeit the range throw when you throw it.
It's
and
just
you
a
make
pure
5 foot wide line.
Okay.
And then they make a thing. So if it's
like
a 5
you're basically
foot line,
casting lightning bolt.
Yeah. So if it's like that, it's 5 feet on either side. It would hit these two things, but not the kid.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah.
So I'll get a dex save from them.
Okay.
These two here, and then they take 46. Only a dex 13, but that's the only thing.
1 and number 2. 1
Okay.
makes a save, 1 does not.
Oh, 12.
12 lightning damage. What happens if they make the save? Half damage? Okay.
I think they just take half.
46. Yeah, it's
Doesn't actually.
it's about average.
Does it actually say? Does it take half? I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I think I just read that, didn't I? Yeah, at the top where it says dex save on failed save, 46 lightning damage, on successful save, half damage.
Okay, cool. Well, that's one attack, and then
I do like that they
Wow.
changed and said that it automatically returns to your hands.
Yay,
'Cause
now I
that
don't
was
have to
something,
find it.
yeah, that happened is you had to go like retrieve it.
So it was surprising. I'm like, whoa, but I noticed it's not charging as much, so I put that away.
it just becomes a normal gel.
And then I'll just pull out my you know what? I'll pull out my pike, and that'll have to be my turn because I can't reach anything now. So that'll be me.
Oh, okay. Kazra.
Okay, I have a question first of all. How far in the air is Ember?
You'll have to ask Ellowyn that.
Well, he has a total of 40 feet of flight, so I would imagine he's maybe only like 20 feet up at this point, because I want him close enough to protect the people that are down on the ground.
Okay. Kazra is just going to ask Ello, is your friend over there, is he friendly? Is he like kind of like horsey at all?
Never saw a creature shouldn't want to fucking ride.
He's absolutely friendly. He's here
With
to
his
help
best
all of us.
experience on.
Oh, that is so good to know. And Kazra is going to... Okay, I have another question. Jumping, does that count as part of the movement, or is that, like... Okay, so...
It definitely counts for
I
your movement.
could-
Yeah, it doesn't give you extra movement.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to move then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And then I can jump my strength score. Would I be able to jump onto Ember from here? From like right here?
So I guess my question would be, is your goal to try to control him as a
Well,
mount?
Not really control him. I would still, if he acts on his own initiative, then he would still be able to use actions and bonus actions. But that's what I would probably do. But mounting him, I don't think would. I don't have to control him if that's what you're asking. Because I was kind of
be along for
hoping
the
to
ride.
use the. Yeah, I kind of got the mounted combatant feat again at this level, like. So, I might as well jump on his back if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, however Eric wants to rule it, but he does have like actions and like stuff that he does. So
Yeah.
Would
I'd
you
have-
allow me to jump?
There's two different ways of doing it. There's like controlled, or that way it joins your initiative and then you do things and it can only do dodge or whatever. And then there's independent mounts as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would assume that it would be an independent mount then.
Okay. Yeah, in which case it still acts on its own and you're just kind of along for the ride, I guess? Or it acts on its
Yeah,
own, being it acts by Ellowyn after her turn.
But would I be able to jump on Ember's back from where I'm standing right now? If not, if I use my action to dash, would I be able to jump on his back?
How far can you jump?
20 feet. Long jump, though. I think... I don't know what the high jump is, though.
Height's
I
a
didn't
weird one.
Look that up.
'Cause you're
Yeah,
trying to
it's
actually-
like my...
Strength.
Yeah.
Is it a creature or is it like a fireball?
It's technically a creature.
I think it's totally cool, but I'm like, if she tries to jump on a fireball-shaped creature, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I think it's technically a creature.
I don't think it does like fire damage.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it looks like it does, but it doesn't. I don't know if you can jump and gain height. How about, you know what? We'll probably make you do an athletics check.
Okay.
If that's
I
in
can
doubt.
try that. Okay.
We can say Ember lowers a wing.
Mhm.
Okay. So you said athletics, right?
Yes.
Okay. Come on. Is 18 good enough?
Yeah, I think that'll be good enough.
Okay.
But if it's assuming
so-
the Ember is a willing creature in this situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Fuck it.
Ember
Excellent.
Ember immediately recognizes all of our allies and understands like who he's meant to protect and defend.
Okay.
And as Kazra gets up on Ember's back, she's going to be, oh, it's been so long since I've been on one of these things. And she is going to pull out one of her tridents, and she's going to chuck it at, let's see, I can't really see that much. Does this guy right here look like an enemy? Or are
No, he looks like
where are
a
enemies?
Kalaman soldier. You see the
Okay.
two giant dragons. Yeah, for those of you without dark vision, you see the kind of, there's a just dark purple glow. This has snuffed out a lot of the lights in the areas. The buildings have been destroyed. But the entire area is just lit by this dark purple glow of this crater. And then you see a bunch of zombies up here. And then the dragons in the middle.
Okay. Actually, from up there, Kazra is just going to pull out the Dragonlance and the shield, and she's going to use the dodge action. She's basically going to be... Actually, she's going to... if anyone gets within distance of her, she'll use her reaction to attack that person.
Okay, ready and attack.
Yeah, ready and attack, and I think that's going to be the end of my turn.
Rowan.
Okay, well, Rowan's going to dash as a bonus action, and he's going to run all the way to here. And then he's going to shoot that guy with his longbow. Give me a quick second. And I'll have advantage because I go before him.
Yeah. Guys, insane initiatives this time.
Woo, baby!
Oh boy, the crits.
Let's go for the high score.
That's
Pardon me while I add some
crits.
stuff.
A lot of crits tonight. Okay, what is this? I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need to
way.
call
You don't
my
get-
lawyer.
You don't
and
get hunters. You
and
don't
get
get
this
hunters
in
mark
here.
because you.
Oh,
you
sorry, I
haven't
got to take
been on
Hunter's
the-
mark off. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I dashed.
Thank you.
So
Demnix
take
is my
off,
lawyer.
Yeah. No, that's my fault. I forgot about that. I always
It's
have
only
it queued up.
5. It's only 5 there.
Oh my
59.
God.
59.
59 damage because that was the attack roll plus dreadful strikes plus sneak attack.
You could re-roll your bow damage, see if you get a bit bigger because you
plus
only got a 7.
Surprising
Oh, yeah, I'll
strike.
do that. Sure, thanks.
Roll
Darryl.
2d8, see if it's bigger.
Does he also have Savage Attacker?
Perfect.
You got the
I think
piercer.
I do.
thing, right?
You have Piercer?
Oh.
No,
Nah, the
no,
first one's bigger.
No.
Yeah, I'll take 59.
59 damage. Wow. Rowan just comes up
Now
and
let me just
knocks
take
an
off all
arrow.
that stuff off here.
Shoots that dragon who
That's what's not gonna be
immediately
as good.
swings its head towards you as it takes a big chunk off.
Yeah. And he'll shoot again.
Jeez, 30 will also hit.
For 7.
That is an insane range of damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
The second one's only the tiniest drawback.
Ding.
Yeah. I can't believe I got it, guys.
One of them.
And
Wow.
then he'll look at where everybody is and realizes that dragons do have dragon breath of some sort, and he will use the rest of his movements. Actually, no, he'll stay there. He's got good cover.
Behind all these humans.
The one that you didn't shoot.
There.
Yeah, the one that you didn't shoot roars out with its cataclysmic breath, but it seems to only target the most amount of bodies that it can reach.
No.
Inside of its. So it will stride up to about here. And where do I do my measuring cone? And it will blast out, and instantly all of these citizens scream. There you go. And they immediately fall to the ground, and their bodies twitch and writhe. And they pop back up as zombies. The zombie to the dragon's control. The zombie acts on the dragon's initiative, but immediately after the dragon's turn. When it doesn't say it has like Walking Dead rules where it takes a while either. I think they just immediately pop up and they surge forward and attack. Which one of them goes this one and kills this person.
No.
This one runs up and it kills that one. This one will run up to you, Rowan. Read your name. And attempt to attack you. That's such a funny name for the zombie attack. Slam. 17's a hit, is it? Yep, okay. 2 bludgeoning damage. Look out, zombie. This one
Only
come
a
up
child.
and attack this random guard. Does not hit the guard. All right, Korl.
Yeah. I will run up, go into my bag, pull out a very fancy chalice that you guys never saw me loot. As I cast Summon Dragon. And I'm going to put it...
Master.
Everybody's pulling out their new toys.
I'll put it right here.
Okay, you should have the token available.
Ow.
Ow.
You mean to drag it for you?
Yeah, please. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And then for a bonus action, I will...
Do you do or say anything as you summon this dragon?
No, I think I just pull out my chalice and just hold it, and then like a bunch of like magic shit like just shoots out like a little rainbow.
Nice.
And it
Magic
appears
shit.
there.
It's magic shit. Yep, you all see what looks like a real goddamn dragon just manifests itself in the middle of all these zombies. And even the 2 death dragons here almost cock their heads like dogs as they see it.
We'll make him Copper Dragon. So that's the end of my turn, and then his turn goes now.
Boy, we have reached
He's
the
gonna
tier of
attack-
the summons.
The one next to this guard here.
Yeah, that'll hit a zombie.
23,
What they say about zombies.
15 damage.
Ooh, that would kill a zombie. Let's see if Undead Fortitude makes a Constitution saving throw. DC 5 plus the damage taken. So it's a 20. And it fails. So that dragon rends that zombie apart.
Okay, it's gonna rend at number 2. Then he's gonna look north and use his breath weapon in a 30-foot cone. So that's
Can he do that as part of his
he-
multi-attack?
He does 2 rend attacks and a breath weapon.
Wow, okay. That is better than a dragon.
DC 17 Dex. Dex save.
DC 17. Sorry, where are you aiming it?
So let me see. North. Like toward those zombies.
Okay, just include all the zombies in there.
Yeah. Let's say.
His breath from DC equals her
I don't know.
space save.
It's only 2d6
It's a 30-foot
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although zombies don't have very good deck saves either. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
Okay. 9 damage.
What was the DC on it?
17.
Okay.
The 9 was like you did an attack roll some reason.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's down there. 5 damage.
Oh, is it?
It's in the text when you go drop down the description.
Okay, yeah. 5 damage. Yeah.
Alright, they all get
Okay, that is it.
Alright, so this one, let's see if it can recharge. I always like to roll these out in the open. On D6. Does not. So it will eagerly stride forth, and looks like it wants to specifically attack this dragon. So it will attempt to do that. 1 bite and 2 claw attacks. Alright, let's do a claw. What is the dragon's AC?
19.
19? Shit.
Gets to add the spell level and something else, I think.
Wow.
14 plus spell level.
Wow, that's pretty solid. Okay, all 3 of those are going to miss then, as this dragon tries to just grab at it and claw and bite at it. Okay, these soldiers are rushing up with y'all to help bolster. They actually don't have range.
Do they have ranged attacks?
They don't, so he's just going to rush up with a sword.
Throw your shoes.
Throw your shoes.
Get out of there!
Yeah, nah, they're zombies. They can get some hits in. 5, 6. It's pretty solid. Like for Kalaman, they both rush forward. You guys are inspiring. That second one actually misses a zombie. That's impressive. It's not easy to miss a zombie. Okay. In fact, we're gonna probably montage these soldiers a little bit. And we're gonna say that they do take out 1 zombie down here. That's about all they're able to do. All right. At the end of the round, citizens go screaming and fleeing as far as their movement will take them. About right there. All right, Ellowyn.
Okay, Ello is going to race right up here. And she's going to survey the situation. So we still have several zombies here,
Mm-hmm.
correct? And then we've
Oh,
got the
shoot.
two-
Thank you. I should have moved with those zombies. God damn it. They should have gone after the zombie attacked the dragon.
B.
Yep. Because they don't actually have
Okay.
their own initiative. They move. So sorry.
Let me
Move
put myself
your. Yeah,
back.
sorry. I forgot to move myself.
Yep, no worries.
Okay, so let's see. Some of them will attack the dragon. I mean, they're zombies. It's whatever.
Juicy dragon.
Juicy dragon. None of those are gonna hit. And then we'll have these 2 come up to Darryl.
Ooh, whichever first one gets to me, I'm going to attack it.
Okay, go for it.
Now it's not reckless because I didn't do that last round. Does a 10 hit
A
zombie?
10 does hit a zombie.
I did it! Yes!
Zombies. Surprisingly low AC.
But it will be 4. I'll just try because I am savage and I get this off turn as well. 14 and I push it back 10 feet. So maybe it doesn't get back to me. I don't know.
So 14 plus 5 is 19. That does kill that zombie as it tries to even rush forward. You just impale it on the pike.
Yeah.
And then one of them does try to slam you.
Can my dragon attack that one.
As a reaction, sure. Does it have a 10-foot range?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, go for it.
But once he gets to Darryl, I think it would trigger an attack of opportunity.
Sure. Things are getting complicated now at level 10, man. 10 still hits a zombie.
18 damage.
Okay, I don't think it can make the save at that point. Well, actually, I think maybe it can make a net 20. No. All right, the dragon actually tears it out before it can reach Darryl. So both reactions actually take out the zombies before they reach it. All right, now it's Ellowyn's turn.
Okay. Ellowyn, feeling emboldened and also protective, is going to race up here next to Emberwing, and she's going to see these creatures, and she's actually going to fling another fireball at them.
Wow.
And I'm going to place it obviously in a way where it just hits them and any zombies. This person back here is a civilian, right?
I don't see where you're indicating. Yeah.
Civilian?
This one is dead. This one got eaten by a zombie, but these ones up here are civilians, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so let me place it where if I place it down here a little bit more, I don't want to hit the dragon, but I do want to hit both of them. So I'll hit both dragons and then this one zombie. This one with it. Looks like 20-foot radius. If I put it here, I'll get all three of them.
Right there?
This
Looks
dude
like
and
the hitting shot right there. Okay.
Yep, and the two dragons.
Okay.
DC 16
I
dex.
assume that's going to destroy the zombie no matter what, depending on your damage, but we'll see. Let's see. Zombie dex save. Zombie not good at dex save. Great. I'm glad I wasted a nat 20 on that. Thanks, game.
Still
zombies.
takes 15 points of damage.
Yeah, that's gonna kill him anyway. Although I guess he gets to make his undead fortitude.
He could do another mad save. Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Which 15 plus... Yeah, he just doesn't make it. Despite 2 good rolls, he gets burned to a crisp. All right, the dragons. Dex saves. Both failing.
31 points of damage each.
Oh my gosh. What was that, a 3rd level, or did you boost that up?
3rd level.
Wow. Okay. Seems like good damage. Yeah, they take some nasty damage right there. Okay. And then it's the griffin thing, right?
Yep. So Ember is going to fly. I think I'm going to have it fly this way. Here. 40 feet.
Okay.
And then he's going to take 2 attacks against the dragon with the radiant mace, which has been flavored as his talons of flame.
There you go.
So, nat 20.
Wow. Y'all are really bringing it.
So, on a crit, you see, so like these white flames kind of engulf the talons, and as it hits, you then see when it makes contact, everything kind of bursts out into sparks, and they kind of shatter and light up the hole.
Did you hit crit damage or just damage?
I thought I hit crit damage, but I
think
don't
it only
know.
rolls.
I don't think it rolled only 1 dice.
Yeah, it did the
I
plus
hit crit
8, but it
damage.
only has a 3.
Just roll another d10. Throw it on top. Yeah, nice.
There you go. 18.
So 18 damage.
Yeah. Boy, okay. The dragon is bloodied.
And second attack, same thing.
Did you do the healing part of it?
Oh, crap. No. You're right. Do we have any allies that are within 10 feet of this target?
Kazra. And the dragon, technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Kazra's literally still writing it.
Okay. Has so Kazra. Why would that work?
Also, it says the spirit can always choose itself as well.
Yep. Kazra will gain 6. Did you take damage, Kazra? You did, right?
But they're temporary hit points.
No.
It doesn't matter. It's shield.
Temp,
it's like a
temps
shield.
on top.
Yeah. 10 hit points. So 6 temp hit points to you, Kazra. You just see one of those sparks kind of flies up and around and just kind of touches your skin. And then the second attack was a 27.
Yep.
That's 16 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
And I will 7 points of temp hit points to Korl's unnamed dragon.
Very nice.
End of turn.
Okay, Darryl.
Gangway, Carl Jr. I'm going to climb on the back of the dragon. I don't know. Is it on the ground or is it in the air?
He's on the ground.
All right. I use my glaive to be like a
This
what
is
do you
some
call it? A pole
sick
leaping.
combo.
What do you call it? Like a high jump pole or whatever it is. Get
Pole
on
vault.
top of the dragon. Come on down. On the
Shovel
top
Knight
Of
just.
it. Yeah. Nice. And then I'm gonna brutally blah 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 blah. I'm gonna brutal frenzy savage attack. I'm gonna attack this first one here with this wonderful height advantage from standing on the back of this bad boy.
Wow.
A 20.
Yes.
You wait till one of those crits. You wait till one of those crits.
You're the only one I think that still needs to pull off the big crit.
Oh, I've got that crotch punch. That was fine.
Oh,
That
that's
was
true.
big
That
in
was
my
your
heart.
crit, wasn't
That
it? The
was big in
crotch
my
punch.
heart.
Everybody's going to remember the
Yeah.
crotch punch. That's the most memorable.
Yeah. All right, so that's the initial damage, the 3d6 from frenzy, nice, and the d10 from being brutal.
27 is 30.
Another 3. So 27, 30.
30 damage.
And this will be a hamstring as the thing goes into its leg because I don't want to push it away. Cool. It's still cracking. So
It's still cracking. It's
alive.
looking pretty messed up. Although to be fair, it's also an undead skeletal dragon, so it always looked kind of bad.
Okay. How far did I move? 20. Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit it again, but this time I get to do it recklessly.
This time,
Um,
recklessly.
25.
Yes.
15 damage on the second swing.
Still up, but looking very, very fucked up.
Yeah. And then I will just whack it with the butt end. Butt end attack.
No! Of course, it's the small.
I get to add 2d4.
There it is. There's the crit. There's the crit.
Whatever it is.
We,
10 damage
you know what I haven't tracked is how many crits in one session. And I feel like there's been a lot tonight, despite us not even having combat for the first hour of this session, I think, too.
Nice.
Did that roll
but
your
yeah,
extra dice? I don't think it
It
did.
did. It's a D.
It's a D.
Yeah. The D4.
Actually,
Rolled a
It
3.
just says rolling 1d4.
yeah, she's right. Do you still get your +4? Because that's all it did was the 1d4 +4.
Well, let's put another one. I didn't hit the crit damage. That's why.
Yeah.
Thank you for looking out for me. How about
Unless it's-
another one?
unless it's not
One
working.
More damage.
No, you can see I didn't hit the crit damage. I hit the regular damage.
Yeah.
Either way,
All right, it's
that's
still
my
up, but
turn
looks like
as
it is
I
almost
ride.
destroyed. Yeah. Let's see.
riding Carl Jr. That's my turn.
All right, Kazra.
Now, when I readied an action last turn,
Oh, yeah.
when Ember got in range of the dragon, would I have done the attack right then?
Sure would have. We all forgot
is
about
it-
it.
I remember, but then I
Okay,
forgot.
so
Yeah. It was my turn.
I'll roll that attack quick first.
Which means probably Darryl did get the kill, because this would have happened before. 19 hits.
And I'll roll the damage.
Oh my god. What is
And I'll
happening?
re-roll that with the savage attack.
'cause it's-
So,
You wouldn't have been able to do Divine Strike.
oh, I still have that on?
Yeah, well, massive.
Oh,
Isn't it? Oh, no, because they're dragons? Is that what it is? Sorry. No, you do
Yeah,
have Divine
that's-
Smite on.
Does the-
I didn't mean to have that. So 3 less.
So, fun fact, this creature is technically not classified as a dragon. It is classified as undead.
Nice.
Okay, so it's just the piercing and the custom damage on there.
They
So
do
16.
snarl and rage at the Dragonlance, but mechanically it doesn't knock them out. But yeah, that would be enough anyway. It was very near death to kill it, but I think technically Darryl would have killed it on his turn because yours would have triggered earlier when the Griffin moved in.
Okay, so when that one dies, she looks
just like
over,
collapses
I
into
think...
fossilized bits.
Now it looks like there's another zombie right next to the dragon.
Yep.
Okay, so that is within 10 feet of Kazra. And because of the mounted combatant, she has advantage on attacking that guy. Because it is smaller than the mount.
It's a zombie, Kazra.
Well, she might miss. Oh, cool, another crit.
Or she might crit.
God. I'm going to have to confiscate all the dice here. Some of y'all have critted multiple times.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Literally, this might be a record. And like I said, we've had sessions where we fight all session, and I don't think we've had this many crits.
I think I'm going to use my bonus action to put a Divine Smite
Don't waste
on
it on that.
On
You're
the
gonna destroy it. Don't waste it, please. Please don't waste it.
What would Kazra do?
Okay, I won't waste it on that. I'll just roll the
She wants to see
regular
numbers go
damage.
up.
So not the 18 on there, but that is 18
Kazra,
otherwise.
this was a
so-
10 hit point zombie. Yes.
Just a flash of light and it's gone.
It's very, very dead. Party's like, no.
Stop it.
Well,
Stop. It's already dead.
Kazra still has one attack, so she pulls out one of her tridents and throws it at the other dragon. And I hope this works. Okay, come on, another crit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not with advantage, so a 19.
19 still hits. You almost critted though.
Okay. And let's see, trident damage. And not the custom on there, so just the 11 on that.
Okay.
But I will re-roll the damage because I didn't re-roll that first one. Okay, so it's still the same damage. And yeah, I think that's the end of my turn.
All right, Rowan. Only one dragon remains. There are a few more zombies around.
Rowan's just in like, aw. He's like, what do I do? Like, there's people bringing up dragons and fiery griffins.
Yeah.
And Kazra's killing everything in sight.
Spellcasters reached a whole new level.
Where's your mount, Rowan? Where's your fucking mount?
Big ass. Rowan still loves you.
You gotta get you one of these.
The guard that stepped in front of Rowan when the zombie.
Rowan
attacked
jumps
him.
on top of the guard's shoulders. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Get in there, you greasy human.
Rowan, he basically just says thank you very much, and he puts his bow over the human's shoulder and rolls him towards the zombie, and then looks at the dragon, and using the human as a shield.
Oh
So he'll use a steady aim, so he's not going to move anywhere, so he'll get advantage on his attack. It's like he's standing
You
it
got a
on the
zombie
human.
next to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a zombie next to you.
Should be alright. Gives you advantage on his attack.
Well, I mean,
Makes it
you won't have
straight
advantage.
roll.
Oh, it technically gives you disadvantage, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So I can't do that. No steady aim for Rowan. Alrighty.
Well, you can use steady aim. It just cancels out the disadvantage, right?
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Just so it gives me a regular attack then. And then we'll fire about the.
Kill the zombie and then do it.
Yeah, you could also kill
Screw
this.
that zombie.
I think I'm not gonna sully myself. 26 does hit.
I'm gonna lower myself to that, and then he'll just do his. Hey, max damage. That's not bad. Was that max damage? Not bad. Almost. Oh, it is max damage. Yeah, 12. And then he'll fire it again. Not advantage. Hey!
Oh my!
What?
Holy
And he'll
crap!
He'll do 11 more. I did more non-crit damage than I did crit damage, but that's fine.
This has been crazy. I know Demnix is going to go back and tally these for me, because I think we're going to hit a record. I've already mentioned the record even before all these late crits. Wow.
And then since he can't move, he just looks at the human. He's like, "Thank you." He's done.
Okay. Can I ever recharge?
Zombie's gonna kill that human 100%. Just
No, I can't ever recharge. Man. Okay. It will. It will fly. Let's see, who's taking. I guess Rowan just shot it for a little bit, but how far can you move, dragon? You can move very far. Okay. It will fly, and it's got 80 feet. So it's going to use that movement to make sure to not get in attack of opportunity range of the. Although I guess you could still take a reaction with the dragon because it's going to move away from you.
Currently within my range, and then if he leaves it, then I'll.
I see. You both have 10 feet. Damn it. All right, it'll just rush it. The dragon and Darryl then. And it'll divide up its attacks. It'll claw at the dragon. Is 19 finally hit the dragon? It'll do 8 slashing damage, although it is not a medium or smaller creature. Then it will
grappled.
Try to.
Oh, no, sorry.
It's not immediate. Yeah, it'll try to claw at Darryl. The 17.
You gets advantage. Go for it. Join the crit party.
Join the crit. No, the DM never gets to join the crit party. You guys all have your fucking shit loaded in the chambers for if I try to roll crits too. Not that I believe I've rolled a single one tonight.
Do your worst, DM, and your damage.
8. But it does yoink you off the dragon.
It does not.
Oh no!
Get the fuck out of here!
No,
you
wait,
cheeky
Box, no, please. You take damage for creature with 5. You can take a reaction with 1 melee attack against that creature.
19.
19 hits.
I gotta push it back 10 feet. And I get to roll it twice. Let's make it 15. Let's make it 15.
Let's make it 15.
And then,
okay.
How much damage was it? 8 slashing. Okay, so I can take off 4. Was there no necrotic on this guy, or is that just the bites or something?
That might just be the bite. Yeah, it looks like it's just the bite. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I took the damage. I pushed it away 10 feet. I'm not grappled. Woohoo!
How do you prevent the grapple?
I pushed it away 10 feet. It's got really long arms or something.
Yeah, right.
So when it grappled me, I've hit it and pushed it away 10 feet.
Okay, and you're right. It does not have that much reach. Okay, it will push it away 10 feet. Okay. It will fly. Okay, now it'll fly around. I don't know. It'll go bite it. It's just gonna go fuck off now. The Death Dragon has been demoralized. I don't think a 17 hits Kazra. All right, Korl. Oh, sorry. The zombies get to go after the dragon. God, I'm bad at this. All right, we'll do 1 zombie attacks Rowan. Wow, look at that. The zombie you ignored. Take your 4 damage, sir. 5, 10, 15, 20. This zombie, can you chew off the face of... No, you can't. Okay. All right, now Korl.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go huffing and puffing. And I will... gonna viciously mock the dragon.
Viciously mock the dragon. That's wisdom, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you say?
I'll say... you're a shitty dragon. Mine's better.
Oh, that is vicious.
No match for Carl Jr.
Yeah, it looks.
5 damage.
It looks pretty upset about that. Okay. Next attack. All right, that one's dead. The soldiers will rush forward and they'll be able to take out the zombie.
All right, Carl Jr.'s turn.
Oh, sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Carl
Yep. Go ahead, Carl Jr. Sorry.
We're gonna rend this zombie.
Actually, like that.
16 damage.
Yep. Oh, I guess it could technically do its undead fortitude. Nope, it's rended.
Okay. Another rend at the dragon this time. 17?
Yep.
18 damage.
Boy, summons are insane.
And then do a breath weapon at the dragon. I think I can make it so. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a deck save?
Okay, so it's it's a dex save. Oh, wait. It doesn't attack roll.
It doesn't have an attack roll, yeah. It's just attached to
It's
it.
9 damage.
Okay. Takes full 9 damage, and this dragon is definitely bloodied.
All right, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I'll move. I'll move a little bit. I'm gonna. I'm.
Whoa, Carl Jr., whoa!
Yeah.
There you go. All right, soldiers take out that last zombie, and then we go to Ellowyn.
Okay, so what do we have for enemies left on the board? Just the dragon, or there's a couple zombies as well?
I think all the zombies are dead at this point.
Okay.
You also see as the new round starts, you see in the distance Ellowyn to the north. Darryl is running with a contingent of soldiers in your direction.
Okay, I am going to look at the dragon and I'm going to try to send a flare of light at it with a 21.
Yes.
Okay, and that will be 11 points of radiant damage
Nice.
for the dragon. Can I yell at Darryl, keep his men away?
Okay.
And then I'm going to just kind of move down.
They're
Nope,
just
I'm not.
future zombies. Don't bring them up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna just actually stay here. And then that's the end of my turn. And Ember is going to take attacks on the dragon. The first is going to miss with an 11, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And the second is a dirty 20.
Yep.
So on the first attack, working. I gave Kazra 10 hit points last time, right? So I'll give 8 10 hit points to Darryl.
Woohoo.
And then on the second attack, that will be 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And Kazra, I think 9 is higher than what I gave you last time. And you actually have 9 10 hit points.
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to hit anybody.
That's my turn.
All right, this dragon's looking pretty fucked up, Darryl.
Oh, perfect time to jump from Carl Jr. on top of the dragon and just start stabbing downwards.
I'll never use my legs again.
Ride the beast.
Use my
First
legs
one
like a
is
sucker.
Yep.
There's no way I can not crit on this attack from standing above him, brutal and attack. Yes! I'm going to absolutely fuck this up.
You manifested it. Eric's like, I'm
did
done.
a-
He's gonna take the
I did a
headphones
whole
off. He's like,
Babe Ruth,
that's
just
it.
call the shot.
I'm done.
Get the record.
Wham.
Oh,
Alright,
Do it.
let's get all these dice.
wow.
So I can roll this
Wow.
twice because I'm savage. First bit's 24. Then it's gonna be 60. I'll just type this in.
Fucking
Then
clinic here.
66 from Frenzy. Very nice. And then another 2d10 from the other part.
Oh,
Mama! Yeah!
65.
I don't actually think it got there, but 24, 46.
65.
65, right on the money.
All right, well, in an emulation of Kazra taking out Balefion, you jump on top of this dragon, and yeah, what do? Just pike down, smashing?
Yeah, I put it down in the head, and it's still like kicking, and I sort of keep going like this until I like yank it and pull the head right off.
Pull the head right off. Yep. In what had to have been like the 18th crit of the evening, I think. Yeah. As you do that, you see that its body was carved in letters that now glow as its body begins to dissipate. But you see a message has been carved into its body, and the message reads, "The Dragon Queen sees you, and I am the fire in her eyes. Your end comes soon. It is the Dragon Queen's will." Which would sound more ominous if y'all hadn't gotten 17 crits in this fight. Thoroughly destroyed these dragons. Yeah, you all see that message, and then the dragon dissipates. The purple glow dies down. All the people around you are either dead or have fled. You definitely seem like about a dozen people or so were killed, at least that you know of, as Darryl rushes up to you all, and yeah, you can catch him up on the situation. But after you do, then he says, all right, we'll keep our heads on a swivel, but he does suggest that you all do try to rest tonight because tomorrow is going to be even crazier. And I think that's where we're going to end our session of... what are we playing? Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen. Thank you to Demnix, Dory, Genocider, Mike, and Morgan for playing. And thank you to all the patrons for helping make these sessions happen. Shouts to Planet Patrons, Joe, Will, Thomas, Brandon, Genocider, Roleplay, Roll, Christopher, Big Nut, John, Nathan, Andrew, Stephanie, Jason, Limpy, Spuds, Warden, Tom, The Eating Dogs, Marcus, Hugo, Jealous Guy, Zim, Dante, How About Demnix, Neil, Nicholas, Eric, Tensity, Joe, Aaron, Vivi, John, D&D, Eli, and Nettles, Fry, and Gold patrons, RPG Papercraft, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Lizard Lounge, Jerome, Nathan, Scott, Rufus, Jerry, and Glenn. Thank you all very much for your support. See you next time.
Got the Suckaroos. Take you down, US.
Yeah, my goodness. That's so crazy. So many crits.
Wow.
That was good.